I think we're live. Yeah. Give it a little bit of time. Let everybody know. Put out the word. Make sure it's going to ours.
All right, Callan's commented. We're live.
Woo!
That's how we know. Oh, wait. That just reminds me I need to open up the restream chat. Open in browser. Baba booey. Damn it, Brandon. You've just broken my brain.
I regret nothing except for all of the things I regret.
No regrets.
No
Exactly.
regrets?
I'm out of yogurt.
All right, cool. We're live. Welcome, everyone. I imagine that most people are watching this through Control-Alt-Quin's channel. Thank you, Quin, for hosting this little get-together.
It is my pleasure.
You're probably wondering what we're all doing here, and I've brought you together because we're going to kill Superman.
Oh, dude, for fucking realsies?
Yeah.
But how are we going to kill Superman? Because he can't be killed by a lightsaber.
In super fashion. We question it when we get there.
Now imagining a lightsaber with a kryptonite kyber crystal.
Yeah.
We hit him
It's
with
like
a
extra
really...
green.
I'm just saying, has anyone tried repeatedly beating him with a really fucking big fly swatter?
Why he's not a fly though? Unless the fly swatter has what's that thing he's allergic to?
I think like dogs.
No,
Rachel, why would we do anything to
Why
Clark
do we
Kent? We're
just
talking
break-
about attacking Superman.
Yo, who the
I
fuck is Clark Kent? Sounds like a dork. Bet I could beat him up and
I
take
could-
his lunch money.
yeah. Clark Kent is my type.
You better pick a better type.
Oh, you're telling me like
No.
oh my God.
Quinn's onto something. I too prefer my men fictional.
Better off that way, frankly.
Speaking of fictional men, hey Robert, what are we doing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have like a plan or something going on?
What's the plan?
Yeah. It's Halloween.
Or Horrorween?
Mm.
Ta-da-da! Royalty-free music.
Callan, you'll never be able to prove if I am real or not. Good luck. So anyway, tonight is the premiere of Horrorween 2, Homecoming. Last year, we did our first Horrorween stream, a slasher-themed RPG stream using the game Mutants and Masterminds. We did that in a little setting called Tremont Falls, where Quin and Brandon and a couple of other friends all get together and had to escape the machinations of a horror movie killer. And now we'll be doing the same thing again, but with a little bit difference, a little smaller
Where we
cast.
all
first off.
die.
Yeah, none of the player characters died, despite trying to use the lethal rules that the game offers. And I was
Despite Robert's best efforts.
I was not happy about that, so I changed
Dude,
it
it
up.
has been a year and he still bitches about that. It's
Well,
amazing.
Hopefully this will be the... Redemption doesn't feel like the right word for it, but hopefully that this will satiate my bloodlust.
Hopefully this will
Oh.
get him to shut the fuck up
Wait,
about
didn't
it.
I die? Didn't I die? I feel
No,
like I
your
died.
character
No.
your character got injured and caught in a bear trap, but the other characters were successfully able to save you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I thought I was so near. I was like, oh, I got one of them.
I was trying too. I fell in a well, I think, as well. I fell in a
So-
well as well.
With that in mind, all of the characters here that they're starting out as do have a high possibility of fatality throughout this game. But I'd like you to go around and kind of introduce yourselves and your characters. And thank you, Callan. Yes, I did kill some NPCs in really cool ways. It was a lot of fun.
Cool.
So, Quin, let's start with you.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? My name is Control Quin. The character I'm playing tonight is Wendy Dubowski, and I'm just like a cute, book shy nerd person who's like hot and has glasses, just like in real life.
Is this a character where, like, if you all they really need to do is take down their hair and suddenly, oh my god, how did we not realize how hot they are?
Yeah, kind of like you just throw my glasses away, and then suddenly everyone is a gaze.
Oh my god, she's actually played by insert actress here.
So yeah, that's me. I'm excited to be here for Horrorween, and good luck. I hope we survive. I hope you survive. Y'all survive.
All right, Karp, take it away.
Hi, I'm Mother of Karp. I make things and do stuff. And tonight I'm playing a skeptic character who doesn't believe in anything, a skeptic lawyer. And I'm ready to go. Let's do this. I think that was an intro, right? That was an intro.
Good.
That covered all the bases.
That
I
is
have
the
to say.
exact kind of energy that we're looking to bring to the family faction.
I did it. I did
You
it.
are invited to the cookout.
Yes.
The food is going to be real good.
Yeah, shout out Mother Karp.
Oh, before you do your intro, I also want to do a shout out to Queen Goldie, who made this awesome overlay for us to use for these games.
Thank you, Queen Goldie. We love you forever.
Queen Goldie was also recently featured on our podcast playing a super thief. And since I haven't mentioned it, we do a podcast called Masks and Mayhem. You can find more about it at masksandmayhem.com. And it uses the same game system we'll be using tonight, except it's more superhero, less slasher focused.
I was wondering if our show was going to come up at all before our introduction. I'm really happy to know that you came in at the 11th hour there.
Brandon, take it away.
Hi there, everyone. My name is Pope Brandon Brownson, and I am 1/4 of the Mutants and Masterminds podcast, Masks and Mayhem. That doesn't ever get fucking complicated to say at all. Usually, I play the aging, grouchy-ass superhero Laserhawk, but tonight... Hello? Eisen plays Nerd and Burglesnurt. I like to go outside, look at the tree, look, there's an owl, it's very nice. Hope to have fun with friends, and yeah.
Oh, man. I regret letting you play a Swedish exchange student.
Robinson going to go out of his way and kill me. Not to look forward. Okay, that was a little Borat at the end. But
Yeah, I was
get
gonna
the
say, I
fucking
think you're
gist of
getting
it.
a little away from what we were talking
Look,
about.
dude, at the end of this is just gonna be a charcuterie board of various accents from fucking.
Yeah, basically, that is correct. Brandon is basically playing the fucking Swedish chef from the Muppets.
For weeks now, I have been messaging several people, several of whom are in this chat right now. Like, dude, I'm gonna play Swedish Chef, and Robert is gonna be so fucking pissed.
It's fine. It's fine. You're going to die.
I know, and that's why I know I can get away with it, because he's gonna get that catharsis immediately afterward, baby boy.
It's true.
Baby boy.
So, this
Yeah.
is the game Mutants and Masterminds by Green Ronin Publishing. It is, again, focused primarily on superheroes, but it's a flexible system for pretty much any genre. Some major things to know for people that are maybe not familiar with the game. There are no hit points. Everything is handled by saving rolls to see how well you take hits, and if you were to fail by a certain amount, you're hurt more. It's also worth noting that this game has a function called extra effort, which lets you basically push yourself to your limits to do things you wouldn't normally be able to do. Maybe get a bonus to certain things in exchange for maybe being fatigued afterwards. And then finally, there is a function called hero points, which have multiple uses. The main ones that are notable are you can use it to edit a scene. For instance, maybe adding a fire extinguisher that wasn't, we didn't specifically mention that there wasn't one before.
Or adding a shovel to get yourself out of that hole you just dug yourself in.
Oh.
You can edit a scene. You can do a reroll. You can ask for GM inspiration. Sorry, I had one other thing I wanted to pull up and mention before. I always forget. Oh yeah, you can also gain an advantage, and you can do an instant counter. Some of these may not come up in the genre of game that we're doing tonight, but I want you to be aware of them. You can also use a hero point to recover from that fatigue I mentioned from extra effort. For tonight's game, though, I decided to re-skin them, so to speak, and call them victim points.
Oh, now that's spooky.
What did you do to the hero points, you son of a bitch?
You'll never find them.
Victim points.
So
I like
I
that.
hope I find a few.
And basically, everyone starts off with 1, and the points are gained throughout the game through a combination of factors: complications on your character sheet, jokes that I find funny, jokes I don't find funny,
Oh.
and sometimes basically maybe audience interaction. So,
Cool.
with that note, is everybody ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hell yeah. So, it is a dark, cold August evening.
I should put on sweater now.
In Cleveland? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Now it is. It's in Cleveland. It's a little.
Why would you do this to us?
Ohio? That's the first horror.
All right.
Fantasy Cleveland. Fantasy.
No. Fine. It won't be Cleveland. It won't be Cleveland. Take that from your mind. You are in Ohio. You're in a little small town in the middle of nowhere, known as Haddenburg.
Ohio.
So, you're all students at a local community college, and tell me about what your evenings are looking like right now. School. You have your last day of school tomorrow before break. Local homecoming. It's going to be happening. What do you have going on this evening? Let's start with Brandon.
Well, Eisen thought about go to woods, look at bird, but some of the bros gets a hold of me. They invites me to play this delightful American sport. It's called the Ultimate Frisbee, yeah? Quite like.
Okay, all right. We'll come back around to that in a moment. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, Callan. Don't you worry. Karp.
Oh no! Snurt, don't run into traffic to catch that Frisbee.
What is your character up to? What is and make sure to introduce your character's name as well.
Hi, I'm George P. Warren, and I am studying the law at school. And you know what? I don't have time for a break. I know break time is coming up, but I don't have time. I have to prepare for the next term. I have to prepare to get into this next stage of my university. I have things to do. I have to hit the books. I plan on going to the library, but my shrink says that I need to take a walk in the woods. Otherwise, my hypertension is going to get to me. So that's what I'm up to tonight, trying to balance my health, as they say.
Okay, these two introductions are definitely one of those within you there are two wolves memes.
All right, and then Quin, please introduce your character and tell me what they're up to tonight.
Yeah, my character's name is Wendy Dubowski, and even though homecoming is tomorrow, I'm just alone in a library working on books and doing math because that's what nerds do. And I like being a nerd. And I'm a virgin. Sorry.
Hi, good for you.
But I like that, So
Yeah, you're all about that celibacy.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they
Good
tried
for
to
you.
they tried to get you to join the Campus Virgin Club, and you were like, "That's not for me."
Yeah, that's too unvirgin for me to be a part of a club. Solo is better.
Good
And
for
safer.
you. I pay for AT&T.
Oh, so it's also worth mentioning the year is 2006. So you don't have your smartphones. You don't have high-speed internet, especially not in Haddenburg, Ohio.
No, but I do still have all my Enya CDs.
Do virgins still exist in 2006?
Yeah, it's legal.
Yeah, Virgin Mobile was around.
I thought I was gonna be like, oh man, I have to deal with all this wildness from Brandon with the accent, and then Karp came out of nowhere with the bit of the mania, and then I was like, Quin is a little out there, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. And nope, virgin. I had to explicitly call it out. All right, so
I love how Dad's just admitting he was expecting me to be the fucking problem child.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Dad.
Dang. I love this side quest.
Wow, yeah. Decent Bell brings up a good point. Check out YouTube. It just came out in 2005, so you can watch Charlie Bit My Finger or something, I'm sure.
Charlie bit my
You're
finger.
on like DSL or dial-up, so it's gonna take forever. But
I found
Yeah.
some video of man who go to zoo.
wow, that's a throwback. The ultimate throwback. Anyway, So, Wendy is in the library. Wendy, you're joined by your friend Tommy Wynn. Tommy's like just a kind of a pretty straight arrow kind of guy. He's just he's got his hair trimmed short. He thought about being in the military, but he's not. He's just pretty straight and narrow. You are you from this area or did you move here?
So I'm born and raised here in this area, but I was always more of like a latchkey kid, like that's my vibe. So it's like I know everyone, but not everyone really knows me. But since I've developed and become the woman that I am today, everyone's like, who's this math nerd?
Okay.
Hot.
So yeah,
it's like a Psyduck.
So
or like a gold duck.
So Tommy Wynn probably knew you from high school and such. Maybe you didn't really know each other until you started going to college. Maybe you're taking some classes together.
Oh yeah, we're in college. That's right.
Yeah, you're like your freshman in college. So
I'm sorry. It's supposed to be horror, right? This is scary.
Yeah. So it's a late night at the library. Tommy's kind of joining you. What class do you take together?
Sex education.
Why are you taking a college level sex education class? Because you came from the same town, so it's not like. Okay, so I'm gonna yes and that. It's like a general anatomy biology.
Okay. Yes.
Does that sound okay? Is that all right? All right. And George, are you at home? You're at home studying?
I'm so sorry.
Fuck you. You thought I was going to be the problem.
You can't take me anywhere. I am sorry.
This is why you're a virgin.
Yeah, this is.
It's a horror movie.
I want to be clear. Tommy is in no way trying to hit it.
Shut the fuck up.
It's not that kind of movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's a slasher.
Oh my god.
Nope. Tommy's just your good friend from school who's taking the same classes as you and maybe is rethinking some things about whether or not he should have come to the library tonight.
Meanwhile, back with Saul Goodman.
Yeah. What's going on with our lawyer student? I just want to make sure that you're studying at home.
Okay, I grew up in a little itty bitty town of 4 in a little cabin in the woods with like 12 siblings, and I was the middle child. So this little small town is actually an upgrade from what I'm used to.
Okay,
so,
George.
Yes.
Did you move here to go to college?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
so you're kind of a new arrival. So if that's the case, I'm going to say that you're living off campus. Kind of in the same neighborhood as Skirt and Wendy, but you're maybe in like kind of a not a boarding house exactly, but like a multi-person like shared apartment.
It's still the biggest building I've ever lived in, so I'm cool with that.
All right. But you're all right. But you are studying at home, just to be clear, because you said you were.
Oh yeah,
walk.
yeah.
Right.
I don't have time to do walks and health things. Maybe I'll do that later. Maybe if I have time. But do you have any idea how many pages I need to get through tonight?
Okay. All right. And so you're just studying. You're hitting the books, and let me just think. So we have library. Skirt, you said that you were doing ultimate frisbee, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. I rolled down to the right spot. No, that wasn't the accent. What the fuck was that? Acrobatics, you say?
Nope, athletics.
Oh, good. I actually have points in that one.
Yeah, Skirt's sort of a scout type.
I rolled an 18. Very good.
All right, what total of 18?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Not only did you get invited to come play Ultimate Frisbee, you gained, you basically dominated at it. You were absolutely body checking people. Like at some points they had to tell you, like, bro, cool it down.
No, we are here to compete and make Ancestor proud.
And how what classes are you actually? I'm going to say you're all taking at least one class together. What is it?
3 is this is our improv. Can we all roll for improv right now? See if we get the same class.
Sure.
No,
When
I'm
you're
saying
all-
that you all get the same class. You have to come up with what it is.
Oh, so we should all say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Trigonometry.
Psychology.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
there wasn't a chance we were
Yeah.
all going to say completely different things.
I'm fine with psychology. That sounds
That
like
works.
a kind of weird
Psychology,
esoteric class.
yeah.
Psychology
Magic.
tracks with.
Enough.
All right. So we now know that Wendy's taking at least psychology and biology. So Wendy wants to be some kind of doctor. It sounds like. Or just wants to learn more about human anatomy. Hopefully not on the inside.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
So
I am majoring in ceramics.
have fun reading about Phineas Gage. That's really good. Haven't thought about Phineas Gage in a minute. So, okay. Wendy, you're studying in the library, and Tommy looks over at you and goes, "We should just like get out of here. I think we've put in enough work. I'm fried. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you want to go to the movies or something, or like go back?"
The movies? Like with me?
Don't make it weird, Wendy.
I'm not trying to make it weird, but can I just go use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I will walk down the hall to the bathroom because I have a shark that I need to clean.
You know what? Honesty is the best policy.
Well, I mean, he made me nervous. Like, what would you do? Like,
Not that one. I don't understand why you're a fucking virgin.
Just sharting yourself the second anyone's just going to do something. George, I'm just so.
So
thrown
I
off
go-
right now.
so I go to the bathroom and then I come back and I'm like, yeah, let's go to the movies or whatever.
And yeah, so it's a pretty small area. Like imagine campus is in the north. You've got like a little bit of like shops and a movie theater and stuff to the west, and then all of your houses are to the east. And you're all kind of in the same cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
All right, so you're heading to the movie theaters. George, that's when one of your roommates comes in. His name is Ben Myers. He's pretty cool. You know him pretty well. You've gotten to know him during the semester. He has a boyfriend, Crimson. And George is like, "Hey, we're all going out. Do you want to come with us? We're just gonna kind of go ahead downtown and get some food." Hello, George.
So okay, so I'm getting a tension headache, and I slam my book down, and I'm like, I think my tension headache. I've been studying. How long has it been? I check my watch, and I've been here for like the last 7 hours. So it is time to go get a burger. So I set my watch and I say, let's go get a burger. And I set a timer for how long I'm expecting to be out. And
Okay.
it
And this is
beeps.
2006, so it's like a little digital watch. You gotta like click, 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 click.
Oh, it's a calculator watch. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so you're setting a timer, and so you're setting a timer. You're heading to go get a burger with Ben.
Mhm.
Crimson's gonna meet them there, and Skirt. I think your roommates are kind of saying the same thing. Like, hey, we're gonna head downtown, probably to the diner. Do you wanna join us?
Yeah, und Coca-Cola would be so refreshing right now.
We're not getting paid by them. Don't give them that name.
What name?
Unless I'm giving a nickel, don't say a brand.
Am I not allowed to say that? Shut the fuck
Wow.
up, Dan.
All right, so you're heading to the diner. It sounds like George is heading to the diner, and it sounds like Tommy and Wendy are also heading in that same general direction. Yeah, let's say you all kind of run into each other out front of the diner. Wendy, you guys are kind of passing with Tommy. Tommy sees the lot, and he knows the whole group too, so you all kind of stop for a bit and chat.
Hello.
So hi. going to a movie. I saw on Fandango in the newspaper that there's a movie going on with
What movie is
Tommy.
playing? It's October 2006. Please tell me.
The day before tomorrow with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I don't think there's a
Is
lot of
that
things going on.
the day before
You said-
tomorrow, after tomorrow?
You said it's October 2006, right?
Correct.
So, guys, I just heard the most upsetting rumor. They're going to make Pluto not planning.
What? That can't be factual.
They
though.
can't just vote out Pluto.
Also,
They
The Day
can.
After Tomorrow came out in 2004, but we're going to say that this theater sucks.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a bootleg
cheap,
theater.
It's cheap movie Friday. That's what they're doing. So they play all like the older movies that they can get for cheap. Texas
If Pluto
Chainsaw
doesn't exist anymore, I don't know. That just is factually not possible.
All I know is that if Pluto is not planning more, I hope I die tonight.
Pluto is not Paramore?
No, if
That's
Pluto
my
not
favorite
planning,
band. Oh,
you're planning.
Yeah.
We stand on planet Earth is planning, Mars is planning. If Pluto
I'm
no
loving that
longer
the chat
planning,
is just giving us a list of films that came out in the appropriate time frame, but
Oh,
I've
shit.
decided to stick with The Day After Tomorrow, which came out in 2004.
no,
Has been-
I love the idea that y'all are about to go on a date to go see Jackass #2.
No,
is
it's not
this
a date. It's not a date.
Oh,
In fact, if you suggest that, that is when Tommy's like, nope. Nope,
Wait.
nope.
is this isn't a date? Then what is today's date? Because factually, a date is something that's happening right now.
You know
Smells
what?
armpits.
We've got a little while until the movie starts. Why don't we all go get some food together?
I would
Wait.
like popcorn.
Eisen, go get nondescript cola now.
All right, so yeah, Tommy's gonna head into the diner. Are you gonna join Wendy? Because
Into the diner?
Yeah, that's because the movie doesn't start for like 30 minutes, so he's gonna get something to eat.
Yeah, so I kind of like look sheepishly at him and I'm like, I don't have any money. I know this isn't a date, but could you cover my sustenance? Sorry.
So Ben looks counts the lot of you and says, "You know what? I can cover like fries for everybody."
You're a fantastic man.
Yeah, I had a really my parents set up like a stock portfolio for me and it did really well. I'm not 100% understanding everything about it, but like it's,
Wait, did stocks exist in 2006?
I'm
I'm
not acknowledging that. Your character's too smart to not know that. Anyway, he has enough to buy fries for everybody. He didn't say like, he's not living large. So. He still lives in a house with roommates, and the housing bubble is coming either way.
How do you know
Love some
that?
fetus.
I'm sorry, RC. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah. You're the best DM.
Thanks. So everyone heads into the diner, and everyone's getting a load of fries. Some people get a burger, like Skirt. George, who are you sitting next to? So in terms of people that are here, you've got Skirt, Wendy, Tommy, everyone's friend Linda just showed up, and you also have Ben, Crimson's boyfriend, and Crimson walks in, who is a mall goth, so just fully decked out in like trip pants and studded bracelets.
Hell yeah!
This really stands out next to his boyfriend because Ben is like a very like basic looking dude, like just like a polo.
Wow.
That is so wholesome. I love that. Okay, so how is the restaurant set up? Is it like just booths? Is it just tables? Is it like an In-N-Out, or is there like a row that people can sit at and just like plop their
In-N-Out.
stuff down? It's like In-N-Out.
Yeah, let's go like it's like In-N-Out.
All right. All right, it's just like In-N-Out. Okay, I take let's see. I'm gonna sit towards the back where I know that the goths hang out. Because I might need a moment to like pull something out of my pocket and start reading while I'm thinking, and maybe I need to jot down some notes, and I need a quiet place to do that.
Okay.
So
All right. So you're sitting down next to Crimson, who's sitting next to his boyfriend. What about you, Skirt? Who you sitting next to? Also, you got like a couple of your housemates there too.
Oh, I am sitting on chair.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that you're sitting next to Wendy and Tommy, who are next to the rest of the
Yeah.
lot. Also, Dramadork, just to be clear, it is a layout like In-N-Out. This is not an In-N-Out. This is like your basic ass 50s era-esque diner.
Yeah, they definitely didn't have Ohio in 2006.
Thank God.
wasn't
It's a
invented
better
yet.
time.
Did Ohio exist in 2006?
We were a real country.
I
There
have
wasn't
the
Ohio.
charter about this. Okay, the charter states explicitly that Ohio has not existed for the last 50 years. It's a recent invention, people. A recent invention. Look, here's the documentation. I slap that down on the table, and I just start pulling out files about this.
I think Crimson shows an interest, and but I don't know about the rest of. I don't know about the other player characters. Crimson shows an interest. The others are kind of like, all right, George is on his bullshit again.
You can't tell me, George, that Ohio is real, but Pluto isn't. How
Look,
did we get here?
I'm telling you, in the statute 36.47a, right here, subsection Q, it is right here in the paperwork, signed by the. Look, right. I pull out the documents and I start showing you, and I'm like, you see like lines and lines of redacted documents, like it's hardly legible. I'm like, look, it's right there in the plain text, right there.
Snurt doesn't know what Ohio is yet, and at this point, he's too afraid to ask.
So George, I think in your movement, in your mania, I think everyone sees like your suit jacket go up a little bit, and people can see that you are now carrying. Not only do you have like a little bit of like body armor on, but also a taser.
Whoa.
Why
Taser
isn't
gun.
you bring Mjolnir?
Well, you
What?
don't just carry one on you. Why wouldn't you?
I do not understand American custom bringing gun into store.
It's not a gun. It's an electrical device. It's an
not-
electrical paralyzation device.
Is it not a gun of electricity?
Our fries are here.
French and Friesen?
I'm quite hungry. I just want to say that if the government supports Ohio and not Pluto, I suddenly believe in conspiracy theories.
I believe in French and fries need ketchup.
So yeah, does anybody do anything special with their fries? They're crinkle cut, let's say.
Ugh.
I Swedish fry them with my inherent Swedish boy magic.
I like them to be limp, moist, floppy, and no crinkles, please. I have texture issues.
George, give me something.
I
pick up one of the fries and I dab it between my napkin and just dab it lightly to get some of the oil off before eating it.
Okay, I'll accept that. So we've got limp, moist fries, less oily fries, and Swedish boy magic, if I believe I heard correctly. Whatever that might mean in the context of being at a diner in Ohio in 2006.
I think the best part is that this is real life because that's how you I really like my fries, and I do have texture issues. I'm not acting right now at all.
All right, so everyone's enjoying their fries. Everyone roll an insight check for me. And yeah, Dramadork, that's the thing about watching our shows is inevitably you want food because it comes up.
God, legit. Eisen, roll 16 in.
I rolled an 11.
I have a 13.
All right. Then I think that the only one who notices this is Skirt. On the TV, you notice behind like everyone else, like let's say it's a TV that's kind of mounted on the wall behind everyone else, so you're really the only one looking towards it. Is basically like a news report playing. Sound is off, but you can see the captions are on. And basically it says like bus crash, escaped mental patients.
Oh no. Mother warned me of such an event occur.
Now, if only people could just file the proper paperwork in time, we wouldn't have this problem happening in that. And I just go on a big ramble about like the about the court systems.
In my country, if persons stab 84th time, we think they just need big enough hug.
I feel like none of this should affect us because our infrastructure here in Ohio is one of the greatest. We should be fine.
Yes,
nothing
I
stops-
sure that
no-
highway
nothing stops murderers like
infrastructure
bridges.
protect against knifing. Look, dude, I'm fighting for my fucking life out here, Jerry. I don't do accents. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Shout out Jerry Legend.
All right, so you've seen this news report. I think Crimson's a little interested in it. Tommy and Linda and Tommy and Linda and Ben are really kind of just like, oh, it's whatever. You know, that's so far away. And keep in mind, this is like for the where you can see it, you kind of recognize it. It's like maybe 30 miles from town.
So I bite into a fry and it's frozen. Is that a thing I can do? Sure. And then I start just throwing up.
Oh, okay. Make a dexterity roll.
I gotta roll to puke.
Yep, you're rolling to see where the puke goes.
Okay, so I got an 8.
You got an 8. All right. The good news is it pretty much just went in your thing of fries, but a little bit got on Tommy and a little bit got on Crimson. And everybody wants to go home now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friends. Are we friends? Is this a friend date?
This just became the first episode of fucking Smiling Friends.
I'm sorry. I have texture issues and it was kind of frozen. And also the news and the TV kind of jeeved me. Kind of spooked me, quivered me out, you know?
And Tommy is just like, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Snurt misses his home country.
I'm going to skip the movie tonight. I'm just going to go home. Like I said, I was already kind of fried. Now I'm kind of fried. And he throws. In fact, at that point, wait, was Tommy the one? Now I'm trying to remember who I said offered to pay. I think it was Ben. Yeah, Ben offered to pay. Ben says, "Don't worry about it. I got it."
Thanks, Ben. That's very nice of you. I can.
And he is like actively though having to calm down Crimson. Like Crimson's not thrilled.
Oh.
Crimson's like staring daggers at you, like, you know, he's kind of like a look like he's gonna get over it, but he's also gonna remember it for a while. You pissed off.
My apologies. My mom can write you a check.
The emotional damages.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, I'm sure it'll wash out. I'll be fine.
I'm lactose intolerant, if that counts for anything.
Good night, Wendy. And Tommy, I think, guides you out and starts heading back to drop you off at home.
Snurt would like to go up to Quin's character. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. I hope I am using this phrase in proper way. You have no gaming.
No game.
Excuse me? Like,
no
I don't have any
gaming.
game?
You buy Nintendo.
Yeah, I is life a game? I don't think that's in my book.
Nobody told you life was going to be this way.
My mom can write a check for you to cash that into whatever game you want to play.
All right.
No
so now,
thanking. And I
all right.
leave.
So now apparently Wendy's mom is just writing checks left and right. Probably really pissed with Wendy for whatever problems Wendy's causing. But mom's not here, so that's fine.
My mom will write a check for that.
All right. So yeah. So on your way back home, roll a perception check, Quinn.
Okay.
Oh.
I was about to say pronouns, pal. Who the fuck?
said a
19.
name.
Wow.
19. You hear a rustling in the bushes nearby.
My jimmies, no!
I'm rightfully scared and terrified, but I also know there's a logical explanation to this. Do I have a flashlight or?
No, but Tommy does. Tommy takes out like a little pen light.
All right.
And you see it's a rabbit that runs across the field,
Oh, okay.
like in between two houses.
Yeah. And can I just swoon that Tommy has like a pen light?
Sure, you can.
Okay. Because I think that's like hot. That's cool. Pen lights are bae.
And Tommy sees your reaction, clicks the pen light, puts it away, and keeps walking.
And I'm just like, yeah, cool. Like, yeah, I knew it. Like, it's just a rabbit. That's it.
All right, and then Tommy drops you off at home. All right, Wendy, drink some water. Have a good night.
Thanks. Thank you for paying and hanging and all that stuff. Bye.
Bye. I'll see you later. And he goes to leave. Meanwhile, back at the diner, Crimson's been calmed down. Ben's gonna pay for that first round and everything. What are Skirt and George doing?
All right. So, how much time has passed?
Since they left, probably about 20 minutes or so.
Okay, I'm freaking out because my timer has been going off on my watch and it's time for me to go back to the books. It's been exactly 30 minutes. So I really want to get back to my studying and I am ready to head out from the diner.
And Linda looks at you and goes, George, sit your ass down.
But I can't! Do you know how soon the next term is going to be?
It is Friday, my dude.
I can't relax. I can't. I mean, it's just 3 more days until Monday. Monday. Do you know what kind of a day Monday is? It's the most stressful day and it's the most important day.
You know, when I was stressed out, my mother, she had phrase that she was always say to me, but I don't know how to say in English.
I believe you.
Linda leans over. Do you want like a Xanax?
I just start hyperventilating.
Yes, it's 2006. The proper way to deal with this is to crush up and snort an Adderall in the bathroom.
Yeah, everybody has one. So, and like everybody is I know people to like talk to. So yeah, this is a normal thing. I will take a Xanax.
Linda would be the person you talk to,
Yeah,
basically.
I will gladly take a Xanax.
All right, she slips it, quietly under the table to you.
I just pop it in my mouth as quickly as possible and
And then that's when Ben looks over at you. Breathe, buddy. Breathe. It's all good.
Oh, I learned a word for this. Placebo.
Your mother's phrase used to be placebo? Is that the phrase that your mom used to tell you in English? The translation? You know what a placebo is?
Okay.
Oh, Skirt, buddy. It's gonna be only slightly sad when you're eviscerated. Skirt, what's your relationship like with Crimson?
Oh, me see this kid at Hot and Topic. He pick out the Burglesnurt. I tell him no. You listen, children, boredom. 2 weeks later, he tell me great. I think he smell funny, otherwise nicen.
Oh, I did not realize he smells funny, apparently.
He smelling like capitalism. Thankin'. I be here until it gets stabbing.
Oh, shoot. Wrong one.
Why do you sound Jamaican now?
I'm fighting for my fucking life, man. We're gonna run through.
You can just give up on the accent. We'll forgive you.
No.
Well, I tried. All right.
No.
So everyone wraps up and prepares to go home. George, I assume you're like sprinting practically.
Yeah, no, like I would be sprinting if I hadn't taken a Xanax. So I'm just briskly walking with the same anxiety face, like everything is fine, everything is fine, everything is fine, everything is fine.
In
everything
your
is fine.
mind, you are
Yes.
sprinting.
Yes. Yes.
All right. And Skirt, your buddies who played Ultimate Frisbee, they're gonna head and go watch the movie. But you don't have any money on you, I don't think.
No, I
No,
spent
nothing
it all.
American, at least.
I spent it all on bubblegum. He's so fun to chew in.
What is your major, Skirt? What did you transfer to America to take?
Ceramic.
You're studying ceramics at a community college in Ohio.
Ja.
You deserve whatever comes to you. So, what are you doing then instead of going to the movie?
Huh? You will walk very fast. Can I walk with you? I need a cardigan.
Sure, buddy. And it's like it helps if he keeps the pace. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Just keep counting in your mind. Keeps your brain going. Keeps your brain going. Keeps your brain going. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Ja. Do you like owls?
Do I like what?
Owl.
Owl?
Sometimes when I run, I think I chase owl. He's so fast.
Yeah. Once you get away from Skirt's frisbee buddies, you do see that Crimson and Wendy or Crimson and Ben are holding hands as they walk.
Aw, how wholesome.
This will help them not get lost in.
Linda, meanwhile, though, is also trying to do cardio, so she's like keeping up with the two of you.
And this is just a normal pace for me. 1 2 1 2 1 2. It helps if you breathe. Have you tried breathing?
Ja, I thought that we need to be breathing.
Try it with me.
All right.
I'm
so,
not sure you're supposed to do it so quick. And
In terms of the neighborhood, remember it's a cul-de-sac, so it kind of ends in like a roundabout, basically. You've got the house that that George and Tommy and Ben all live at, and then you've got another one where Linda and Wendy are living, and then you've got
you
another.
said this is a cul-de-sac, right?
Yeah.
Where do Plank and Johnny live?
Oh, they're out of town for the weekend.
Thank God, they deserve so much better than what's going to happen on this humble street this night.
And then what I say? So Linda and Wendy live in the same building, and so do Tommy, Ben, and I think I said Crimson also lives there too, for that matter.
Eisen even dumpster.
And then you also know that there is, you kind of see him as you're coming down. Clem Jenkins, he's a janitor from the college you all go to. And you just see him. He kind of like waves at you as he's kind of like putting down his blinds for the night.
I wave back. I have decided that that's my fucking homie.
I also wave. Just smile and wave, smile and wave.
I think I'm
He
in
was
my
the-
house, right?
He was
Right
the
now.
one.
Yeah, you're in your house. I was saying, I just meant that, like, you know, if you looked out the window, you would see this event occurring too.
Oh yeah. So I look out there like. Just kidding, no.
All right, and what do you all do before you go to bed?
I have a very specific routine. I have a very specific set of pajamas that I've laid out throughout the week, and they're folded exactly. So I unfold them. I take my nighttime sleepy medication. I have my slippers. I have a little hat with a little point and a little pom pom at the end that I wear. And I pick up a book for some light reading. It's actually quite a thick book for some light reading before bed. Set up my lamp. Get all cozy.
Okay, all right, and Skirt.
Oh, Eisen changed into a pajama, and then Eisen brush teeth, and then I go to tree in front yard and hug and say, "Good night, tree."
And Wendy.
So I have a really intense routine where I take all my clothes off and fold them, then throw them into the laundry. or my mom will be very upset with me. Then I lather myself
To be clear,
and
you don't
hand.
live with your parents.
Whoa,
Oh, you
wait!
don't
I
care?
thought I
You
lived
just-
with my mom.
No, I said you
Still my
didn't.
spreadsheet. Oh, my spreadsheet. It says that I live with my mom, so it's like Linda or something.
No, Linda is the girl that was at the diner with everybody.
Oh, so my sheet is wrong. I guess. Womp, womp, womp.
That's a possibility. I didn't make it.
Oh, well, anyways, I just skip all the things. I just do all those because that's just where my brain goes. And then I lather myself in hand sanitizer and then let it dry and crisp off. And then I get into bed and then I count to 1,000. That's my routine.
Okay, so we can all agree, right? She's not just like a shy nerd character. Like this character is like somewhere like OCD or something, right? Like therapy is needed. We're all
I told you I'm just playing myself, like at this point. I really am.
I'm the asshole playing the guy outside hugging a tree right now, so I ain't got shit to say.
Quinn, if you're covering yourself with hand sanitizer every night before bed, we're gonna have some discussion after the stream and gonna get you the help you need.
Yeah, I'll send you some voice notes.
No,
I
I'd prefer
need
you
to be
didn't.
peeled.
Anyway, all right. So you all wake up the next morning. What you do know is that most of your friends are heading out for the weekend. They've got plans to kind of do a quick road trip to I don't know, Lake Erie, we'll say. This wasn't originally in Ohio, so I'm like, where do they go? Lake Erie seems fine.
Having fun and catch a salmon.
So in terms of people that are left behind, it's the basically the lot of characters that we've heard of so far. Wendy, Skirt, Crimson, Tommy, Linda, Ben, Clem Jenkins, the janitor, also did not get invited to the road trip. And those are the only houses in this cul-de-sac other than one abandoned house.
I posted up in front of Xbox and play new Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Wow, yeah, wow. You spent all of your college student loan takeout to get an Xbox 360.
Please let me play Kitty Man. I will pet me.
Do you mean like a Tabaxi?
No, the fucking Khajiit.
Oh, Khajiit. Sorry, Tabaxi would be D&D. You're right, Khajiit. I never
You
played Elder
silly
Scrolls.
fucking goose.
There's no silly gooses in this chat.
No, don't encourage this. Khajiit does have wares if you have coin, though. I appreciate how much chat is just coming in to tell us, like, do these things match up in the timeline? It's very wonderful, actually.
Can I just like I just woke up because, you know, I had all these fumes in my body and like they're just kind of itchy. So I got up in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And then like I just looked out the window and then can I just go outside and get some air? Because I'm basically like, you know, with all this hand sanitizer all over my voluptuous college body, I just went to like get some air.
Okay.
And
you're putting on clothes, right?
Yeah. No, it's just hand sanitizer. I just
all right. So you go outside. I will say, let's say it's like 4 a.m. You do see Mr. Jenkins, the janitor. He's kind of taking out some trash and just like putting stuff in the front of the yard, kind of prepared for Monday, basically.
All right, cool.
He waves at you.
And I just go,
"Hi, Wendy.
Do not make eye contact, like because, yeah.
All right, bye, Wendy." And he walks away.
Yeah. That's that.
Also, isn't the janitor the character that you suggested?
Yeah, that's my alter ego.
That's your backup character.
Yeah, in case I die, I will be the janitor. Spoilers.
I mean, you have other options, but that's the main one.
Can I switch between both of them?
Skirt will live forever.
In our hearts, perhaps. So okay, so you wake up, you go outside, do wave at the janitor. What do you do?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're the one who decided to wake up in the middle of the night and go outside. I assume that there's.
Yeah. I want to ask him like if
The janitor who you just ignored.
Yeah, I want to ask him like,
Fuck you. Wait, actually.
hey sir, I have like a lot of recyclables that all happen to be hand sanitizer bottles. Is recycling being picked up today? Because I don't know if they.
Pickup's gonna be on Monday.
Okay. Thank you for
You
that.
can put them out now. We don't no homeowner. You're new around here, right? No homeowners association.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, all right. So I'm retconning a little bit that because you don't live with your mom, you moved from wherever your mom lives in town to here.
Yeah, and I'm awkwardly being like, yeah, thank you. So, yeah. And
so yeah,
I don't have it.
He says this Monday is when the pickup is.
Okay, and then I say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Wendy.
And then I walk away.
Okay. Good night.
Is that cool?
Or goodbye. Good morning. Whatever.
Bye.
Level up Khajiit now.
Bye.
And he goes back inside his house and closes the door. George, what time do you usually wake up?
Usually at about 7 exactly.
All right. Do you have an
7 a.m.
alarm or do
exactly.
you just wake up like that?
I just wake up like that.
All right. Roll me a fortitude check. We're gonna see if your Zanny really messed with anything.
Oh God! I dropped my dice. I got.
No, clearly it messed us up. You're dropping your
That
dice.
was perfect.
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10?
Yes.
I'm going to say that you wake up at 7:15.
Oh God, that is gonna mess my whole day up.
Yes, it is. And what about you, Skirt?
Oh, I sleep in Gooden, wake up at 10, make big pancake.
All
Just
right.
one.
One big ass pancake. Like a
You make
Belgian
one
waffle.
big enough, you don't need two.
Math checks out.
It keeps bouncing from like fucking Swedish to like the fucking Iron Sheik. Side note,
It'll
obligatory
be raw
fuck
in
the
the
Hulk
center.
Hogan.
Callan's bringing up the important points down here in the chat.
That's fine. That's how we eat in home country.
Horrifying. A raw pancake just does not sound tasty. Can't just be raw dog and pancakes.
Jesus fucking Christ, Robert.
Oh, sure. The things I say are out of line.
Just run the game, game runner.
Raw dogging. Did somebody say raw dogging?
Yeah, Quinn, you're about 20 seconds behind.
I loved that word. Raw dogging.
So anyway,
back at the plot.
so you all wake up for the day. Actually, no. When does fucking Wendy wake up after her midnight 4 a.m. excursion to talk to a janitor?
So another part of my sleeping routine is that I do that and then I wake up at 4 a.m. to start my shower, which is why I saw him outside. And then that's when I start my second scrub after I've rested. So I'm awake. I'm just, getting
Wendy,
ready
how
for...
do you deal with like blood and body fluids? I'm just curious.
Wait, the ones inside me or the ones around me?
What an incredible follow-up question.
Let's say like if you were in class and you had to dissect something, how are you gonna do?
Oh, I mean, I can do that fine because there's a science buffer.
The science buffer. Okay, I just want to figure out like where the buffer is.
I don't seek pleasure in fluids.
Your character is very layered. I'm gonna move on now.
Okay.
So you wake up, you go through your morning body routine to wipe away the impurities, and then Skirt has woken up. He is making pancake. The windows, I imagine, are open, and the smell of pancake floats throughout the cul-de-sac.
Raise away to birdie. Hello.
And I think at this time, Tommy and Ben and Crimson all wake up and they come down. They say, that smells really good. We were up so late last night.
Hello, I make a big pancake. You want slice?
Hell yeah, brother.
And I cut it like a pizza.
Pizza pancake.
He's a big and fucking pancake.
It really is. All right, and you know what? For sharing your big pancake, which I assumed you otherwise planned to eat alone, you get a victim point.
Point for me.
Can I get a victim point?
No,
No, you made me listen to a lot of things tonight.
Can I get a victim point for just being a victim to myself in my brain?
Good point. You get one. You know what? And
Yay!
I'll give one. I'll give one to you too, George.
Yes, I didn't have to do anything. Yes.
So much going on. All right. Can't get started.
You thought I was gonna be the problem. Fuck
I
you.
did.
Fuck you.
Yeah. You know what? I deserve that. Okay. So you all wake up. Do any of you read the morning paper?
I do.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Every morning, I go and check site for news called IGN.
God, not a 2006 gamer.
Fucking Quin.
Anyway, all right. So the people that are checking not IGN will see more information about last night's bus crash, where they have recovered all but one of the escaped inmates.
Unfortunately, the bus is still at large.
I start taking notes on the large bus.
The bus was recovered. That's how they figured out about the crash.
I look at that and I take note, and I'm just like, oh, wait, am I here? Am I in this room?
What do you mean?
Wait, where you're eating pancakes and shit?
No. The other, I was gonna say that is the house with Skirt and George. Basically
Oh,
everyone, but
yeah.
you can smell
So,
the pancakes.
yeah,
so,
the typical. You put the nerdy. Yep, I'm by myself in a house.
I said that the smell waves throughout the cul-de-sac, and I've been imagining that since you all kind of know each other, that maybe you're able to pop on in and say hi if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I'm having a Xanax crash right now. I'm having a Xanax hangover. I really need some food, so pancakes, please.
Yeah, I think that I'll go over, but not because I smell pancakes, but I also read the newspaper, but also because like my trash wasn't picked up. Maybe that's how I get there.
It's Saturday. He said it was gonna get picked up Monday.
But I'm still very upset about that because, yeah.
I guess in your old neighborhood, it was it got picked up on
Yeah,
Saturday, so
I'm
it's
confused.
You're out of your routine.
Yeah. Yes.
Got a lot of
Quite
fucking
literally.
neurotic characters here going on.
Oh, so many people are in home for breakfast. Reminds me of time back in home village of Jormungandr Yggdrasil, Sweden.
What?
Jormungandr
No,
Yggdrasil,
I didn't want you to
Sweden.
repeat it.
That's
I
where
should have
I
been
live.
clearer. All right, so everyone's gathered together at the pancake house now.
Okay.
Oh, Jerry, why have you done this to me? I would kill a man for an A&W burger.
Got to go to Ohio in 2006, I guess.
I
would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
don't even want to go.
Or
Ohio
that
is
Extreme
so
Elements.
When you walk in, Tommy sees you, and he...
To me?
Yeah, you said you were going to the house with the pancakes, right?
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to get into character.
Yeah, Tommy sees you, waves hi. Everyone's kind of gathering around having pancakes.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do today? Do you want to have like a party or something with everybody out?
I love the party.
Do you, Wendy?
Yeah, can you tell? And I'd love to party with you.
And Crimson kind of has his feet up on a recliner. He's kind of just leaning back, and he goes, "Yeah, Wendy looks like someone who can hold her liquor."
Yeah.
Ooh, I love parties. I could go to woods and forage for berry.
Skirt, my dude. I don't think you got to do that. But what you could do, consider this. You're the oldest looking among us. Like we could give you like an ID. You go get us some booze.
Oh, good idea. I'm 26 and
No, your character is not 26.
I failed in class many times.
I am not letting you be a community college guy who's an exchange student for ceramics and also be 26. You gotta pick a struggle.
That is my struggle. I'm clearly not going to make it in this world.
Can I say something? Can I just be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, go for it.
hey, yes, Skirt, go get us some alcohol. I mean, if we had enough time, I could have just made us some potato vodka. Because I'm good at science.
I go and purchase us bottled mead and we could trash like ancestor.
That was me trying to impress.
Oh yeah, it's 2006. You could get some Four Loko.
Wait, did someone say 4 Loco? How many Locos are buying? I think at least 36 Loco.
Ben once again goes, hell yeah. Just gives you a stack of cash. It says, set us up, buddy.
Oh,
It's like it's like enough to like get the amount of alcohol you would need to have fun. It's not like an absorbent amount.
We're all gonna drink out like 4 Locos, and it's like end of game. Like that's it, and everybody died.
Yeah, you're all gonna be making a lot of fortitude rolls.
I mean, I've been given a quest, so I guess I'm going to force some fucking Locos.
All right.
Thank you, Zombie, for doing the fucking math on that statement. Yeah, I should probably get more than 36 fucking Locos then, huh?
Probably.
Does not feel like enough Locos.
You get as many locos as you feel necessary. Let me see. You've got a bunch of money. You could get some Fireball. You can get some Smirnoff, some Natty Ice.
I buy Gatorade so we can drink it.
I'd like Fireball, especially because I'm a space enthusiast.
I'm gonna throw down on some whiskey because that's the choice drink of the lawyer. That is the choice drink.
I feel like you're like a very pretentious person, but you don't even really like the whiskey. You're just like,
Oh yeah, no, like I give a 20, but I'm very specific about the type of bottle and the age that I want.
right,
So
but you don't even necessarily like it. You're just like, this is what I drink. This is the kind of personality I have.
exactly.
All right, cool. All right, so Skirt's heading to go get some alcohol. What are the rest of you doing for the day? Let's just give me a vignette of your activities.
I go to local meat hall, 7-Eleven.
Does 7-Eleven serve alcohol in some states?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, I come from two
Yeah,
states that don't let you do that.
Yeah, it does. I'm just kidding.
Bro, I could go to 7-Eleven
bro.
right now, boof a 40 ounce, and be fucking trash before I leave the parking
Boof.
lot.
We boofing. So I'm just like, I was gonna study, but I think that I'm just gonna focus on getting my confidence up for this party. I kind of like look at George, and I just kind of shrug.
You're looking to me for confidence. How much time do we have before the party?
Let's see. Skirt woke up at 10. We've all had breakfast and pancakes and whatnot. So I'm gonna say it's probably like noon. So like sundown's gonna be sometime around like 6. So it'll probably start, not too long.
Rebellious Moose, how dare you bring up Malort?
I have therapy in an hour.
All right, cool. We will have you go to your therapy session.
Yes.
We've got Skirt going on his little adventure. And what is Wendy doing? Wendy's maybe hang out. I would say in terms of people that are left, then you've got Linda, Tommy, Ben, and Crimson.
Yeah, so I'm still here, but like I don't go anywhere. I went to the pancake spot, but it's also like,
Well, the pancake spot was just the house next door.
yeah, so the smells, the sounds, like, and I'm nervous, and then I forgot the whole trash schedule again, so I go knock on the neighbor's door, like
Clem,
Clem, the janitor.
You know that he's a janitor for his school and not like a.
Yeah, but I'm
I just wanna be clear.
desperately
I wanna
looking
make sure
for
you
an
know.
anchor, and I just want to just like
Clem
get back
answers
on
the
my
door. It's noon now, so he's looks pretty nice. He's got like a little button-up shirt going on. He's got some suspenders going. Hi, Wendy. What's up?
I kiss him. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. You said Monday, right? That our trash gets picked up.
Yeah, trash and recycling this week. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's there's gonna be a big party later, and then I run away.
So you know what? That's a good point. I never got a chance to describe Clem. Clem, if you had to guess, is in like his mid-50s. He's losing some of his hair, like receding hairline.
Yeah,
Fuck
my
yeah,
type.
that's exactly
is
who I
my
want to get
type.
trash with.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear about like that he's not your age. I just want to make sure I didn't make that.
I mean,
clear
I still
earlier.
hit.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Before the night is over, I am doing a line with him.
Mayhem does not support the doing of illegal drugs. Illegal drugs, go fucking town.
Snort all the Xanax you want, but don't think about doing fucking blow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Just do a line of Xanax. Just compromise a line of Xanax instead.
And that's the compromise that America needs right now in 2006. Anyway, you're probably wondering how I got here. Okay, so you went over, totally was a weirdo towards the janitor. You're probably gonna need to sit in your room and like think about that whole interaction for like a couple hours, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just go upstairs and like I open my closet, I run in, and I'm like, oh my god, I am this party, and I'm gonna be drinking Four Locos. I try to like turn on my computer, and it's like booting up, but we only have dial up, so it's just like I need to like ask Jeeves what is Four Loco.
Okay.
I'm just in my own space
All right,
doing
so
that.
you're learning all about Four Loko. You're ending up down whatever the 2006 equivalent of a Wikipedia rabbit hole is. And then meanwhile, George, you're heading to therapy, right? I assume this is like an in-person therapy because it's 2006.
Yes.
All right, let's say it's downtown.
Robert?
Yeah?
Convince me Dr. Bellum.
No,
Damn
it can't. It's 2006.
We don't know how long Dr. Bellum's been around.
Yeah, but Dr. Bellum is like in his 30s.
Retcon it.
No. So you're
Fuck
going.
you.
Dr. Bellum is a therapist in our main show, which takes place in 2023 in Connecticut. So
he'd be
Another shithole.
So he'd be like 7, right?
yeah, exactly. He's a 7-year-old therapist giving this lawyer.
I mean, maybe he's really, really good.
He's like a baby
so
genius.
You get to your therapist. You get to your therapist, and I'm just so very thrown off by that.
I regret nothing.
And this is Dr. McDowell. You've been seeing Dr. McDowell for a while now, because I forget, are you originally from this town? No, you moved here for school.
But not
from
too far away, like nearest town of 4.
Okay, so you probably got here and then started seeing Dr. McDowell pretty soon afterwards.
Yep.
Hello, George.
Hi, Doc. How are you doing today? Are you doing okay?
Oh, I'm quite well, thank you. I'm sure you have much to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since our last session.
Oh yeah, it's been certainly 2 weeks, and I have my documentation from school that I've been studying to talk to him about, because I guess this is just what I think therapy is supposed to be at this stage.
George, please. I've told you that I'm not really like a school guidance counselor. I'm here to help you think about you and not your studies. You need to figure out the core of what's causing your distress.
But I can't stop thinking about my studies. I mean, there's just such a big world outside of my person, you know?
It is.
I'm just so small, and this whole world, this law system, it's just so big, you know?
Of course. Here, let's put the folder down.
Maybe you try stilts.
I want you to lay back, close your eyes. Take long, deep breaths. What is the first thing that comes to mind?
Bananas.
Well, we're not going to evaluate that too deeply. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Pancakes.
Fuck.
Pancakes.
Okay.
Pancakes.
All right, let's try this a different way. What has been your biggest stressor?
Oh, Well, it's the end of the term, and I'm really, really stressed because that just means that it's the next term of school is going to be starting soon. I have to get all my paperwork in for the next university. I'm going to have to move to a bigger city, and oh my gosh, I haven't even begun to start to think about my internship and my career in 2 years.
All right. Good. So, you're thinking very far ahead. But let's think in the immediate. What did you do yesterday?
I had a burger.
Okay, and?
And I did some studies, and I read some of my book. I read some of that book. I've been doing some light reading, like you suggested.
Okay, see there. You're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your studies, you're taking care of your body. This sounds like you're making good progress. And we're going to kind of fade away, and we're going to say like you're continuing to have this ongoing conversation. Do me a favor, roll a will check. That'll be your will defense.
That is where's my defense? Where's my defense on the character sheet? I rolled an 11, so it's probably not going to be very good. Probably not very good. Where's my defense? Stamina, agility, fighting, intellect, awareness, presence. I rolled an 11, so it's probably going to be less than a modifier of 2.
It's on the right side is where your defense is.
Oh hey. On the right side, where my defenses are.
Should be on the first page.
Yeah, I see it, but which one? Am I dodging?
No, it's a will.
Oh, it's will. Okay, so that is a 16.
16. Okay. You come out of this feeling pretty refreshed, actually. You're not really feeling, you're feeling, if anything, a little more calm. You do feel usually pretty good after these sessions. It's shortly thereafter that you usually start feeling nervous again.
Ooh, I can breathe a little bit. There's pep to my step, and it's not an anxious pep to my step. And I start heading back to the houses.
All right. And Skirt, you're heading to the local 7-Eleven, we'll say.
Or Eisen buy Lincolnberry vodka and reindeer meat jerky, yeah?
Okay. You gather up everything that you're going to be getting. You go up to the counter. Roll me a deception check.
Oh, what a good time to roll a 17 on the die. 18 altogether.
All right, the guy takes your fake ID that Crimson made for you and says, "All right, yeah, here you go, buddy." And you trade money, you currency.
Eisen buy 80 loco and an energy drink. Looking, he's called the Balls. Anyone else remember Balls?
Oh, I
the
remember.
Energy drink?
Yeah, I remember balls.
Anyone else love looking their buddies in the eyes while sticking balls in their mouth?
Yeah. Yep. I do that every day at work and accounting. Anyways.
Wow. All right, so you're able to successfully make it back. The rest of the day kind of just passes on by. What are you doing to pass the time? I know that
Getting drunk.
You're drinking throughout the day?
Yeah, from Sweden.
All right, make me a fortitude check. What are you doing, George?
So I heard about this new service called YouTube. So I'm watching some review videos of some books that I've been reading about, some vlogs that people are getting into. Vlogs. It's a new concept. Yeah, people are getting into this. So I'm doing some research in the vlog community.
I've just discovered a man named Ray William Johnson. I wish to now run in traffic. Also, fuck you, 23.
All right. I'll remember this.
I'm Swedish. I know what I'm doing.
Post about it on my live journal. Okay. And then, Wendy, what are you doing until the party gets started?
So I picked out a dress for the party because I was like in my room having a panic attack, remember?
Sure.
And sure. And so I picked out this very sensual shoulder dress, and I'm looking like the party's gonna go. I kind of want to just walk back to where the party is and be like the first person to show up, just so I'm not late.
Okay.
And drink a Four Loko.
All right.
Is that a cool? Because I look so cute. Have you seen my outfit today?
You look very cute. Yes.
Thank you.
All
What
right, so
are
you're
we? Oh, sorry.
So you get to the party. The regular lot of characters are there, except for Linda. Linda's still back at your house, kind of like getting ready, just kind of getting all cute. Like when you last saw her, she was like looking in the mirror, like she was like, "Do I look good? I'm not sure. Should I change?
And-
Maybe I'll change."
And I'm just like, you always look good, Linda.
Thanks, Wendy.
Your name is
Yeah.
Linda. That is what
Yeah,
Lindas do.
Linda Wallace is her name.
It's better than Karen's.
That doesn't mean anything in 2006.
Yeah, it does. I mean, Karen's exist. Anyways.
People were named Karen in 2006.
sorry.
RC.
What I'm saying is that the concept of
weren't
calling
invented.
someone a
Oh,
Karen
yeah.
did not
Well,
exist.
yeah.
No, but bitches named Karen still existed.
What have I done? What have I done?
Okay, I got the documentation to prove that Karens did not exist until at least.
Can you
Oh, my
imagine that this
wife's
person becomes
body
a
hurts from
lawyer? Like this
laughing.
person actually gets to practice law, and says these things to other people.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I have my pink 90s dress on.
Okay.
Or I like I'm
2006,
gonna
it's whatever. You shop thrift because you gotta save money sometimes.
because I'm broke, yeah.
Your mom has to write all the checks.
So that's what happened.
All right, I think when you're walking around, you see Clem Jenkins on his porch, kind of got his feet kicked up, and he sees you from across the way, and he kind of like just he's got a beer and a cozy, kind of just raises it towards you.
And I kind of look at him and I just go like, and then I just keep
All right,
walking.
roll for psychic damage. No, I'm just kidding.
Emotional damage.
Roll for psychic.
Anyway, yeah, so he does not look like he's going to be joining the party. He's kind of just relaxing at his house across the way.
Okay.
And then Crimson and Ben are kind of just canoodling a little bit on the couch. And what else we got here? We've got Tommy. Tommy is out on your back on his back porch, and just kind of chilling, in the crisp autumn air.
Hell yeah, smoking Dubin.
You're gonna join him and smoke a doobie?
You know what? Sure, yeah, I pop out. Tommy, I just changed my song on MySpace. It is now sung by a cool new American band called The Millionaires.
That's super cool.
I
What's
don't
up?
understand, but it makes me feel energetic.
Sometimes that's all the music got to do. You got the rhythm in you.
Yeah. Hit the shit and
Oh hell yeah! All right, you're also gonna need to make another fortitude check for that with a -1 penalty now.
17.
Well, Tommy seems real fucked up. You are a little fucked up. We're gonna say that you're like a -1 to fortitude checks from now on.
What's wrong, Tommy? Need some shit to re-smoke in my home.
Tommy is just like laughing like a lot.
Yeah. And then I said, Swinger Fangadinga.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, back inside, Crimson and Ben kind of get up and they go, put a little bunch of what's what we're looking for, like hors d'oeuvres together, just like stuff for everyone to eat. What are George and Wendy doing?
I have just finished up catching up on the vlog communities updates. I am feeling like I need to sit outside and take a breather. Maybe catch up on the rest of the newspaper that I didn't get to finish today. And I'm having a snack. I'm trying to relax, but I feel the Xanax is starting to wear off again.
Okay.
I just watched this guy named Hank feed some random punk a fuckload of marshmallow peeps.
At this point, then Ben walks up to you and goes, "Hey, George, would you mind? Like, we did not realize how much trash we had made today. Would you mind just like taking this out while we're working on the food?"
Sure. So, all right, I will take out the trash while I'm on my way out to get a breath of fresh air.
Cool. Thanks so much, my friend.
Yep.
All right. When you go to take out the trash, roll me a perception check.
That is a whole 6. A complete 6.
You hear the snap of someone stepping on a branch, but when you look around, you can't see anybody.
For once, I am not alarmed.
So you proceed to continue taking the trash out?
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right. Now, there's a lot... So when you look at your houses, to the left of you is that abandoned house that I talked about, and to the right of you is the house that Linda and Wendy stay at. You're kind of taking out the trash in the backyard. You do hear some rustling coming from the abandoned house.
Okay. I stop and I try and breathe and I try and remind myself of what my therapist told me, that that the things within reality are within my control, and it's probably just a raccoon. 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 Proceeding to take the trash out, but I'm also feeling a little nervous, so I have my hand on my taser.
Okay.
Which I never, ever, ever took off.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. You seem like a paranoid person.
Yeah.
All right. And so let me see. And so what were you doing again, Wendy?
So I kind of looked at George and I shrugged, right, when I got there. And then I see that there's 4 locos on the table. And then I dropped one. And then, like, I pick up, because they're, like, in a case with the casing, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
the plastic thing that kills turtles. And, like...
You don't know that yet.
We knew that in 2006.
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Eltis Fen.
Continue.
So, anyways, and then one falls, and then the one in my hand, I was like trying to like read the alcohol content, and I go like, George, but then I fall and then I lose my glasses, and I can't see without my glasses.
All right. I think at that point, with the amount of commotion you made, at that point, Crimson walks up to you and he sees your glasses and hands them to you.
Oh fuck! I wouldn't be sexy.
Well, I don't know who you're gonna be sexy around. George isn't in the room, and Tommy's out back getting absolutely.
Well, I was going to walk to George and be like, and ask George if they could read this. Like, so.
Okay. So you're walking out back towards the trash. So all right. So then never mind.
Exactly. So I made noise.
George, you hear the commotion of them them falling.
Okay. And do I determine can I distinguish the noise, or am I too freaked out to distinguish?
No, like this is close enough. This is like an immediately close by noise that you figure it out.
Okay, cool. All right. I slowly remove my hand from my taser and finish taking out the trash and start to head back inside.
And you find Wendy on the ground trying to find her glasses.
And I look and I'm like, oh, I've been there myself. So I want to try and find the glasses.
Okay.
So I look around. I rolled a 10 to help find glasses.
Yeah, you're able to find them with nobody stepping on them or anything.
Cool.
There you go.
Thank you. I wanted to know if you could read the alcohol content on this Four Loco before I shotgun it.
Can I read the documentation? Absolutely. So I read it out, and I not only read the alcohol content, I also read out the list of ingredients and the nutritional facts.
I would say the part that says do not consume too much of this, do not mix with energy drinks.
Oh, you Americans and your high fructose corn syrup.
All right, well, can I just drink? George, I'm gonna just drink this, you know?
All right.
I'm gonna drink it. I'm chugging it.
Roll me a fortitude check with a -2 penalty.
So 13 minus 2 is 11.
Well, did you add your fortitude?
I don't know. Is my thingy right now? Because it was like giving me a cheerleader, so I don't know if it was right.
1 second. I'm trying to find the page. Yeah, it has your fortitude listed.
Sorry.
Oh, I see what happened.
3.
We never renamed it.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What was it?
3.
Whatever stupid name I gave it.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Well, it says Linda Wallace, the other.
Oh, disappointing. I didn't give that one a stupid name. Boo.
So anyway,
Boo.
fortitude was 3.
Yeah.
So it's +3 -2. So +1.
So 13 plus 3 is, look at me doing math. I'm a math whiz. 16 minus 2, which is 14.
Correctamundo.
Woo!
All right. So you are also going to be a little impaired now. So you're going to have some negatives to your future checks because you're going to get drunk real quick here. Because you're a lightweight.
I'm a lightweight.
Whole world is like slow motion. All right. So it's around that time that Linda finally comes in, and she says, "Guys, I had the wildest idea.
Aw.
Why don't we take this party, go over to the abandoned house next door? Fucking no one's ever there. Like, it doesn't matter if we fucking trash the place. We can just go crazy. Look, we don't have to go crazy. I'm saying like we don't have the same limitations."
Oh, that's a very good idea.
And
I
think
bring in special black licorice, vodka.
Yeah, and I was
Wait, no.
and I was like, and I've got a whole bunch of like camping lights that we can just like set up in there. It'll just be like a cool ambiance.
I think that's such a great idea. Usually I wouldn't, but now math rules.
Yes, Wendy, let's go.
Guys, Queen. I love math.
I was not on board until I heard about the camping lights, and I am a total nerd for like headlamps. So like,
Oh, well, she means like lanterns, like to hang from the wall and stuff. But also,
well,
like,
I'm also. This also makes me feel like I'm doing investigative work. So like, yeah, no, I'm suddenly into this with the talk of the lanterns.
Okay.
Oh, I will bring my ABBA CDs.
Yeah. Tommy will bring his boombox.
Woo!
All right, yeah. Let's head over. And we'll just all get our stuff together. We'll meet over there in a couple minutes, right?
Eisen.
Yeah. On minute.
All right. Do you guys do anything before you head over there? Like, I guess if everybody.
Yeah, I
else...
sweep my way up the steps and grab my fucking ABBA CDs and my goddamn Jaeger.
I try to encourage other people to drink Four Loko.
Okay, who are you trying to encourage specifically?
George.
Okay, wait. I want to see if I'm persuaded, so I'm gonna roll for this one.
You're gonna.
I rolled a nat 20. I rolled a nat 20.
So you are not persuaded then.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not persuaded.
But can I give you a hug?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
You may. My guard is down enough where a hug is okay. So
we're hugging.
Hug.
Oh.
We hug.
Oh.
We hug.
Oh, Wendy. Oh, George. Okay, so you all get into the house, basically. So you walk on over. There's like a chain link fence going around it with a little gate in the front, so everybody's able to get in.
They asked me if the fence would stop me, but I said there was no way.
By this point, you do notice, Wendy, that Clem is no longer out on his porch. Like, this is a pretty dead neighborhood at the moment.
Can I say that I actually got like a headlamp from like my drawer, from my desk drawer?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I got one of those on my head as we're walking down the street, and it's like it's on and it's flashing.
Oh, you're gonna annoy the fuck out of someone real quick. Excuse me. So Crimson and Ben bring in all the hors d'oeuvres that they made, like like little dips and chips and whatnot. Linda brought over all the alcohol. Tommy is wobbly and a little high.
I am Swedish.
A little high. Can you say it like that again? A little high. A little high.
I hope you didn't forget to bring a towel.
A little high.
George, how do you think Dr. McDowell would feel about this?
Dr. McDowell would be proud of me for going outside and taking walks and making connections with friends, which is something that Dr. McDowell says I need to do more of. And I'm going to have to write about this in my journal when I get home and make a whole diary entry and present it in therapy in 2 weeks.
Dr. McDowell, more like Dr. McScowl, because he's going to be out of customer once you die.
Dr.
not wrong.
McDowell, more like Dr. McDead, because shovel dead.
Didn't
And
watch
body-
his cholesterol.
Because he didn't
as
watch
you're
his
all-
cholesterol.
As you're all wandering in, Tommy goes, "Do you guys know like the story behind this house? Like why it's
Oh,
abandoned?"
yes. Once, someone needed someone to live, so they built a house here.
I start spouting off. Well, you see, there was a news report in, and I'm hoping somebody just interrupts me before I go in one of my nerd tangents of documentation.
So, but is your documentation accurate in this case?
It's literally just like the house was built in X year, may or may not be from the building codes, just basic building code stuff. And there was a news report, but I'm not paying attention to that because it was all hearsay.
Okay. Everyone roll me an intellect check. We're gonna see if anybody has actually heard about what happened here.
That's not looking good.
I got an 11.
Okay. And intellect will be one of your top 8 abilities. 11
Yep.
total?
Yep.
Okay.
9. Fuck you.
Okay.
Wow. I got like a 4.
Total?
Yes.
Okay. So then I think that kind of makes sense then that George is the only one who actually knows the story, but only knows bits and pieces. So Tommy starts telling it. It's like, yeah, like 16 years ago, like this woman killed her sister.
Huh? So I should tell her
Or I
to
guess-
stop it.
Or I guess she was a girl, killed her sister. She'd be a woman now, right? Yeah. It was like right after the homecoming dance, and it was like they were twin sisters, and one came home and just killed the other. No remorse, no nothing. Just it was they came home from like a masquerade ball, and just it was really she never said a word, never explained like why.
Oh, the American tradition Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
This is this is creepy.
Yeah, I that's why they like sold, the parents like sold the house and moved away, and no one ever knows where they went. But really
Guys.
creepy.
Come on. I mean, if this had really been an issue, there'd be more about this story. I mean, there would be court documents, there would be records of trials, there would be private investigation notes. I'm sorry, but
No.
I'm just not
Well,
buying it.
No,
I mean,
George,
my home country
you
have
smell
fairy
that?
and no one
What does it
believing.
smell like in here? What does it smell like?
It smells abandoned, dusty, old. It's not. I'm just saying, like it's not warm. Luckily it's not too cold tonight or anything, but like it's just pretty drab, honestly.
I have allergies. Can I start sneezing?
Sure. I don't know why
But-
you're asking me if you start sneezing.
Do I
but
roll a
okay.
sneeze check?
No, you don't need to do that. That's just a thing your character can choose to do, I guess.
Okay, I start sneezing because not only have I have had for Loco, I'm also in this dusty house and I have allergies, which is why I've been inside for so long. But then when I sneeze, like snot's running in and we don't have any tissues, so I want to go look for tissues.
I should go to part of house
You said
that's
you're
not
gonna-
here now.
You're gonna go get some tissues.
Like I want to go look inside the house to see if I can find tissues in like one of the bathrooms or something. Because
Okay.
I'm already drinking for Loco, so I feel like that's
All right,
like
so yeah, you wander upstairs to
really
check out the
ridiculous
bathroom.
thing.
I'm already drunk. I'll trust the tissues in the abandoned house.
yes.
All right, what about you, Skirt? What are you up to?
Huh? I don't know. I never got a house party before. I guess I congratulate house.
I think that's when Tommy says, "Hey, Skirt, want to come like check out the basement?"
Huh? Yeah?
Yeah, like I've lived here all my life. I never came here. It's a cool
Huh.
place,
I
right?
hope it look like spooky heavy metal album.
And he takes you, and there's like a little door that takes you down into the basement. And
Oh
then
yes, very
George-
exciting. Satan.
George, what are you doing then?
I am let's see. I'm looking around the house with, I'm looking at different angles and corners, looking at various patches of mold on the ceiling. I set my flashing light to stabilize, and I look at various patches, various holes, and just structural things in my immediate vicinity.
Are you a lawyer or a contractor?
Yes. I'm in school for law.
Soon you will be
Yes.
my dead friend.
All right, so you're kind of just like wandering around the house, and it's a bigger house than the rest of the houses on the block too. So there's like a lot of space to check out. So you're kind of just like wandering around from room to room.
Yes, yeah, pretty much. I'm just wandering from room to room, looking at the place and observing. Just observing.
All right, I think Linda's kind of joining you as you walk around too.
Sweet.
I say she chugged a Four Loko right before you came in, so she's also like a little tipsy. And she's just like, George, like, you know, I usually think you're like pretty, like, too tight-lipped, like too buttoned up. Like, you gotta let loose, man.
I mean, I'm wearing my casual khakis today.
No, not the casual khakis.
My loafers? Are my loafers not loose enough?
Hey, it's whatever. Like, you know, I'm just saying you gotta loosen up. You know, have a little fun, you know.
Are my loafers not loose enough? Has very big. Am I not turnally enough for the Eternal Club energy?
I'm gonna say that that having at least a couple of people tell me that I need to cut loose in the last couple of hours is starting to wear on me, and I'm like, maybe I do need to cut loose. What do you suggest, Linda?
Oh,
Okay.
snort the stuff in the fire extinguisher.
All right, Skirt's not here, so that can actually be suggested.
Thank
She's
God.
She's just gonna suggest a Four Loko.
Okay, I'll drink one Four Locos. One of the Four Locos.
Give me one margarita. I'm
She
sorry.
hands it to you, and she goes, chug, 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 chug.
I sheepishly chug it, but I choke a little and wait. I actually have a beverage.
chug, chug, chug.
and then I just
and they're not even in the room, but you hear Ben and Crimson go chug, 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 chug.
and their confidence is boosting me.
Yeah.
So I accomplish the chugging, and then I take the can and I attempt to crush it with my hand, but it is kind of weak. So I just like leave a dent in it and I throw it across the room, and I wait to hear that thud sound, the kicking, and I go, yes. Yes, I am partying with my friends.
I am partying with my
Make
friends.
a fortitude check,
Okay.
and then we're gonna check out the basement.
I rolled a 1.
All right, so you are like definitely impaired now. Like it's gonna be like -2 to all your checks going forward.
Yes.
Sorry for party rocking. What the fuck?
Party rocking in the house tonight. Okay.
I'm about to get
Someone
stabbed
clip
with
that,
this knife.
Clip, can you clip our DM singing that?
And I'm about to lose my
That's
life.
so cute. That needs to be like an emote or something, like an alert.
On this night, I'm suffering. Do, 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 do.
All right, so down in the basement, Skirt, you and Tommy are kind of checking this place out. He's got his little pen light out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
pretty neat. Oh, look at over there. It is a wall.
Dang, we're getting roasted in the chat by Party Rock not existing in 2006.
You can eat my party ass.
Wait, it didn't exist? Oh yeah,
I
it
don't know when it
didn't.
It didn't.
Yeah, that started in like 2009, 8.
Wow,
Yeah.
you ruined the timeline.
Isn't
So
it?
you're kind of looking around.
It's an
Fuck you,
ancient
I'm-
folk song. It's an ancient
Fuck you, I'm
folk
Swedish.
song.
I don't know that song didn't came out yet.
Skirt, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, holy shit. Okay, that's a 20 on the die.
Okay.
24 altogether. What an awful time for a bit of saliva to roll down the wrong tube.
Yeah. Ugh. That's because he was.
I'm single.
That's because Skirt was hitting that earlier.
I don't like a hit thing. My
So
people
anyway,
are peaceful.
when you look around and you catch like a little pile that stands out. Like everything else looks kind of old in here, right? But there's like definitely some like track marks, like somebody had been in here previously. And you notice like a little pile on the ground, and when you get closer, you see that it's like some of the garbage from the house, like some food scraps and such.
Oh, looking recent.
Oh, and Tommy looks at it. Oh, that's so weird.
I do not like this.
Yeah. Maybe we should go like. Maybe you should go tell the others, right?
This reminds me of old fairy tale from homeland. We stick together.
I mean, like, I'm gonna look around a little more. I'm sure, like, it's weird, but it's fine.
Okay. I will remember you always. And I skitter up the stairs.
All right. So what do you say to everybody when you get? So when you get to the main room, it's Lynn. I'll say at this point, I think George and Linda are probably back, and you've got Ben and Crimson.
Everyone, you have party here recently, yes?
Yes.
Linda goes. I mean, like, and Linda goes like right now. Yeah.
Mom.
Okay, but before.
No, I've never been here before. I think none of us have been here before, right?
Oh no. There's garbage in basement, looking recent.
Oh. And that's when Ben goes, well, that's fucking weird, right?
Yes,
Where's Tommy?
he is in basement. He say he looking checking.
Oh, okay. And maybe we should go like check on him or something. And Crimson pulls out his nunchucks.
He has nunchucks.
He's a mall goth. Of course he has nunchucks.
Oh, set up and punchline executed flawlessly. Good night, everyone.
So like they're like, we should probably go down, right? Like get our friend.
Yes, but he has nunchuck. You go first.
Crimson. You say it to Crimson?
Yeah, I'm not going first. I don't have fucking nunchucks.
All right. And Crimson looks over at you, George. Give me your headlamp.
I pull off my headlamp and here, and then I try and fumble for the button to like set it to normal mode, and I don't even realize that it's already on normal mode. So just kind of like here.
Cool. And then he grabs it out of your hand and he puts it on. All right, I'm going down. And who's following with?
I'm Swedish. I guess I'm brave.
I got this. That's my headlamp. So I'm going with you and it.
All right. So it sounds like Skirt, Crimson, and George are going down. And Skirt has the nunchucks out. He's like in a defensive stance. He's going down the door.
Yeah, I like our odds here.
Yeah. He's walking to Tommy.
Tommy, did you find a delicious ice cream treat?
And he's pointing the headlamp. And when he turns the corner, you see Tommy, but you also see a figure that you don't know. This figure is clad in a full like a mechanic's jumpsuit with thick dark brown boots, white gloves, and what appears to be a white sort of scary what's I'm looking for? Masquerade mask. And so you can't quite make out the face, but you see that this figure has its hands around Tommy's throat, and you can he's
God, I wish that were me. Sounds so fucking hot.
And then that figure, as it looks over towards you, it pulls out a knife and stabs him in the stomach.
Yes, mommy. I mean, what?
How do you react to that?
I go the fuck back up the stairs. What the fuck do you think, Poindexter?
All right. So, all right, make me an athletics check. What about you, George? What's your response?
I have had most of an alcohol, so I am drunk as hell.
Yeah.
I'm drunk as hell, and my sense of reason is out the door, so I pull out my taser and I want to tase him.
Ooh.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second.
25,
Meanwhile,
baby.
So you got 25. Meanwhile, Crimson is like, oh, fuck. Crimson goes to bail, but kind of like trips over you when because he doesn't realize you're going to stay back.
Fucking often.
So that combined with your -2 for being a little drunk, you're going to roll a check for your taser with a -4.
All right,
George.
all right. With a -4. That is an 8.
All right, give me 1 second.
Think.
You said an 8?
Yes.
All right, and yeah, you actually end up hitting Tommy.
Whoops.
And you just see like he's got the knife in him, and he's just like,
What the fuck?
as he goes limp. What do you do then?
I retract my. Wait, I want to see if I'm stupid enough to try this again. I am stupid enough to try this again. I'm gonna
Okay.
get it this time.
All right, so you're trying to reload.
Yeah, I need to retract it and then reload.
Okay.
So-
So just to give you an idea, at this point, we're gonna roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, everyone upstairs has now heard these sounds, even including you, Wendy.
So okay?
You were upstairs getting tissues. You found tissues.
And
actually.
I'm still sneezing though. Like,
You were, yeah, but you found tissues.
okay.
Skirt, you and Crimson are able to escape, or at least get upstairs, I should say.
Fucking pissing.
And my second floor though, and
You're on the second
they're
floor, and you can hear that a lot of commotion coming up from downstairs.
okay. So, and then I just go down to where I meet them halfway, I guess, because I'm running down the first floor because I hear the noise. And also, I kind of sharded myself when I sneezed.
As one does.
You gotta see a doctor.
I hit the wrong button.
Does a
Brandon,
therapist count?
Brandon, don't leave the call.
I wasn't trying to. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
trying to mute myself, and I done made a fucky wucky.
Okay.
So,
The mask is a full mask, just to answer for you.
okay.
Callan. Just over like the front of the face, like around.
So,
around the back.
I come down the stairs, and then I guess I run into George first on the stairs.
No, George is still downstairs.
Oh,
the
gosh.
The only people that have come up are Skirt and Skirt and Crimson have come upstairs, and then everyone else. So Linda, Ben.
So I immediately but I Linda or whoever's there, I'm like, what's going on? I immediately asked,
And
what's
she's
that?
kinda just freaking out. She's like, I don't know. Everyone went downstairs and they were going for Tommy and they found garbage and now I just heard someone scream and shout.
Okay, so I'm gonna go downstairs because logically.
All right, we're gonna hold off on that for just a second because we're gonna roll initiative with George first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
George, roll and add your initiative.
So that is 12.
Okay. So yes, you are gonna go first. So you have an opportunity. You can try to reload.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
gonna
fire
do.
again.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna fire again, and that's
You're only
minus
gonna
4.
Have, you're only gonna have
Oh,
a
wait,
-2 this time.
Okay, only -2, so that's 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Damn.
You're still just a little off.
Mm-hmm.
And so this figure sees you, drops Tommy, who falls to the ground with a thud, and just turns towards you, knife in hand, covered in blood, the mask just eerily sort of smiling at you,
Okay.
and it just wipes the knife off on its what's we're looking for, jumpsuit, and slowly walks towards you, and it's gonna take a slash at you.
Okay. All right. All right.
And I think you're a little drunk and a little paralyzed with fear. So Roll or what is your parry plus 10?
Parry plus 10 is 15.
15. You somehow just narrowly avoid getting hit.
I drunkenly, whoa!
Like, yeah, like you fall backwards and maybe like the knife gets caught on like a pillar in the room or something.
Seems reasonable.
And so do you say anything or do anything? Because it's your turn again now.
I say fuck and I run.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that totally makes sense. So you get to the top of the stairs, right? And we're going to kind of be out of initiative for a little bit
Okay.
here. What do you say?
I say fuck,
Or-
guys!
So you get up the stairs, you get through the doorway. What do you do?
All right, where is everybody else?
Everyone else is in the same room. Like this doorway went out into the living room where everyone was kind of chilling for the party.
Guys, there's somebody downstairs. Can I slam the door shut and lock it? All right, that's
yes. It has like a little lock on it.
all right. Sweet. I slam it shut and I lock it, and I'm panting heavily, like there is somebody downstairs. And also, I throw up.
All right. You throw up. Linda screams, "What?"
Somebody downstairs, murderer, killed. He killed. And I start crying. And
And that's when Crimson goes, "Yeah, man, I saw him. He had Tommy."
Yeah. He got Tommy. Tommy's gone. We gotta get out of here.
Footsteps start coming up the stairs.
No, the fuck I don't. I'm 3 blocks over there. If you are questioning what I have been up to, the answer has been running. The fuck?
Skirt, you notice that when you get outside, that all of the power is out in the neighborhood.
Oh, American infrastructure fuck again.
And you see a flashlight going inside of Clem Jenkins' house.
Clemen! And I run to saving Clemen.
All right, so you're running towards Clem. Linda is just freaking out, and she's like, "What do you mean Tommy's dead?" And I think, are you like leaning against the wall, George?
I slammed the door shut and I'm leaning against the door after I locked it.
Okay, you feel the door handles shake, and then like a large, like lurch, like inhuman strength, just pushing on the door. It hasn't broken the lock, but you're.
I want to see if I fall over. I fall over because I rolled a 4.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
You're on the ground. You can hear this slamming just repeatedly against the wood of the door, slowly giving way.
I'm gonna get up and run towards the door to leave.
Okay.
can I do a thing?
You can. Yeah, you're downstairs now. You're now informed of the situation.
Clearly, as a logical, practical, functional human being who has already sneezed out all the Four Loko that I've inhibited, or like that I drank in 2006. This was before it was like we died and killed people. I'm just like, everyone's saying ridiculous stuff. I'm going to walk towards and just take the mask off the person and be like,
well, they're not. They're behind the door right now. There's the door.
Oh, so I'll go open the door.
Well, at that point,
This is why I'm fucking running out of here.
Yeah, Linda opens the door.
Because this is illogical. Like, why would
Linda
this be
sees you open
happening?
the door and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Linda, this is real life. Why? I think you guys, it's spooky season. Everyone's playing pranks. We have to work on school. There's so much to be going on. This is not real. This is not logical. So I just open the door.
As you open the door, what is your parry plus 10?
God, I don't want to die. I'm gonna die. I'm like,
Parry being your defenses on the.
So I rolled an 8, and then my parry.
No, it's not a roll. I'm just saying it's a set amount.
My parry 3 plus 10. That's 13.
All right. She slices at you with the knife.
Do I miss it?
No, you did not. Roll a toughness check.
What is this? This doesn't compute. You better cry when I die, chat. I'm gonna be mad. So 15 plus my toughness.
15 plus toughness.
Where's that at?
Should be in your. It's another defense.
3 is 18.
18. All right, let me just see here.
Anyways, I'm bleeding out. Let me get in the character for bleeding out. I'm not even holding a Star Trek book anymore. I'm bleeding out.
The slice comes down, passes like over your shoulder, slicing into it. You are bleeding pretty profusely, and you're going to take a -1 to future checks against damage, and you're also dazed, meaning next turn you can either move or do a standard action, or basically you can do a standard action, a single standard action instead of a move and a standard action. So you can use that to move, or you can use that to attack, or you can use that to do something. You just can't do two things.
Cool.
But you might bleed out potentially.
Okay. I'll try not to.
It's a pretty deep slash. All right. Meanwhile, I think at this point, Ben rushes forward and grabs you and like pushes the figure away and closes the door and starts to like run with you.
And are we dating now?
And I think Linda is also going with, and Crimson's kind of covering your escape, just doing like nunchuck spins as he like backs out of the room.
I'm dying here. My mom and
Crimson
dad
would grow up to become Atlas the Alpha. Clearly.
Wow. So yeah, so you've all made it out into like the front yard, and it's all right. You were going to run towards Clem the janitor, right?
Have to warm Clem in.
What do you do?
Clem,
Do you like knock on his
please.
door? You just yelling his name?
I'm just jiggling the fucking handle.
He's my
Like screaming,
friend.
Clem.
You gotta smack him. He's my you gotta kick it down. He's my friend.
All right, Wendy's bleeding out and spouting things about friends. All right, what about George? What are you doing, George?
Did I make it to the door? Did I run? Did I get
you
it?
Ran,
Okay.
You ran and got away.
All right. So do I know where the nearest police station is? I know the lights are out. I'm not thinking about that. I'm going to find a person who can investigate this shit. That's not me.
It's not very close. Basically, it's like way across town.
I'm going to run. I am running.
Okay, all right. And so, Wendy, you've got Crimson and Linda and Ben kind of with you. Sounds like George is kind of just going off on his own.
George, no. I made you read my Four Loko alcohol content. Come back.
And now, Wendy, roll a parry check. So roll and add your parry.
All right. 17.
RC's sitting here at corner mask going, I am going to kill one of these fuckers.
17. But it's negative. You said.
Yes, you had a -2.
Okay, so 17 minus 2.
15.
Am I dying?
No. So you're fine. However, suddenly you look over and you see a hand just grab Ben by the back of the head, like just pull him by the hair off of you.
That's my boyfriend.
That's
No, I'm not. And those were his last words.
Let me just pull up the math here real quick.
Turns out that bloody handprint wasn't someone trying to get away. That was Ben saying we need to set boundaries.
That's my boyfriend.
So he gets stabbed in the shoulder, kind of like you did, but headbutts back to get him to get this figure off of him.
Hot.
Fucking run!
Okay, so I start running.
And so at this point, Clem opens the door and goes, "Skirt, what the hell is going on over here?"
Is all of this shit happening?
Yeah.
I point. The fuck?
And so he points his flashlight. He sees the stabbing. He sees that Wendy's got this wound, and he says, "Oh shit! Get inside! Get inside!"
I do not think we should be here. I think we should be running far away.
Get the fuck in the house, Skirt.
Okay.
He's a janitor. I trust him.
He's a janitor. He will protect me with his mop.
Crimson swacks at this figure with the nunchucks, like straight in the face, and the figure kind of goes.
And so this is the kind of monster fucker I am. Okay, because this is doing it for me.
And so Crimson goes, "Oh fuck!" and just like starts to run and grab and gets underneath Ben's bleeding shoulder, and they hobble along together. And Linda, meanwhile, though, she does kind of deviate from the pack. She eventually just gets scared and starts running towards the backyard. And you see this figure turn towards her and start to walk her way instead.
Very well pantomimed, Robert.
Thank you.
What?
Good use of swivel chair.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding out here.
Yeah, you're bleeding. Ben's bleeding. Crimson's scared. You all get inside of Clem's house, and he closes the door and he locks it. What the hell?
Fuck? We're all in here? I thought I was safe. Fuck.
This is the safest place.
No, it's not. All the protagonists are gathered in here.
Do we have any more for Loco? Can someone put for Loco on my wounds?
No, he stabbed all the Four Loko.
He's and Clem goes, I got a med kit. I'll be right back.
Also, I'm not a protagonist. Okay, sure.
Wait, aren't you? Oh yeah, you're fucking. Just
I'm
ran.
just leaving.
Yeah, that's true. So roll me a fortitude check with a -2 penalty.
Oh.
Sorry,
Me?
that was George.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Fucking Callan.
So you are running, right? But you very quickly start getting winded. And you look over and you do see Linda just full on sprinting, and she is also doing the same kind of thing. She's stopping and breathing, and you just see the slow, steady, unyielding walk of this figure.
Halloweeners.
We running.
Halloweeny.
Come on, Linda.
Oh, are you gonna try and help Linda?
Yeah. No, I definitely try and help Linda. I'm not leaving her for dead.
All right. Roll me another fortitude check, this time with only a -1 then.
That's a 2 again. I'm rolling great tonight.
You guys get a little. You guys
stop making me laugh.
You get a little further, but this guy is definitely like gaining on you.
I shout out to Linda, just run faster. It's not that hard.
And you eventually make it like towards the woods, and the figure stops at the tree line, looks up, looks down, looks to the left or to the right, and just slowly turns around and heads back towards the neighborhood from your perspective.
Fuck me, teriyaki style. God damn it!
All right. I wait till the killer is like out of view, and I throw up because I'm just that anxious right now.
Sure.
And I'm also assuming that I throw up some amount of Four Loko, and I have a splitting headache.
Yeah. You have a lot of
You-
things right now.
Yes.
You threw up at least 2 of the locos.
At least. I may or may not have 1 Loco left in me. So do I know where the police station is from here?
You do, but it's deep through the woods.
That is a weird place for a police station,
Well,
but
no, I mean,
okay.
like from where you're at, you'd have to go through a lot of woods to get to it.
Okay.
Imagine this town is like street, like T Street, and then like the station's way over here, and you're in a neighborhood. You have to go through all this forest to get to it.
So I don't have my headlamp anymore, right? Wait,
You
who
do
took
not.
my?
You
Yeah, 'cause-
gave that to Skirt.
right. So
Or
Skirt
no, not to
has
Skirt, to Crimson.
right. So they have my headlamp. What about the other little lamps that we brought with us?
I don't, unless no one specifically said they were grabbing anything on
It
the
was
way out.
Linda who suggested that we bring.
But like she had said to hang them on the walls and stuff. She didn't. No one said about
that's
grabbing
fair.
them on the way
that's
out.
fair. All right, that's fair. So it's pitch dark and we can't see anything. Um,
And it's
let's see.
2006, so you don't have phone flashlights. I mean, you might if you have a cell
No.
phone, you might be able to use it as like a little. Like,
Yeah, no, I would use my flip phone
Bro, it's
to be able to see
2006. We
like.
barely have electricity.
Are there
No,
Razor Motorola's? Motorola's?
Yes,
Are there
those-
Razor Motorboda?
Ah, yeah.
But you
the
also
Yes,
are in
there
the middle
are.
of- You also are in
Yes,
the
there
middle of
are.
nowhere, so you don't have very good signal.
Can you
So-
make that canon now
Can I-
in the universe? Razor Motorbodas.
Sure.
Motorbodas. So I take out my Razor Motorboda and I shine the screen down onto the ground so I don't trip on any branches as we move forward.
Okay, so as you're doing that, meanwhile back at the house, Clem brings down a first aid kit and starts like patching Ben and Wendy up. You're not really gonna be healed from your wounds, but you're not like bleeding out in the same way anymore. Oh, God, what in the hell was that?
American.
Wait, me?
Any of you? God damn.
Oh, I'm like, okay.
Stabbing Layden.
I'm still bleeding though, right? But you said
No,
I'm not bleeding
You're
out.
not bleeding out. You're just
fixed
you're
it.
still injured. Yeah. Like you can't fix a stab wound.
What did you put in my wound?
Like gauze and tape and shit.
Wound juice.
Pretty much like you're not bleeding anymore. That's the critical part. You're not gonna get any. You're still gonna have your negatives to your roll.
Gauze and tape and shit.
I guess since someone here needs to be on top of shit, I'm looking out the window trying to make sure that Mr. Tickle Fingers doesn't stab us again.
I feel like I'm
Wait,
a
that's
little
next
bit
week.
famished and from my loss of blood. I don't know. I just want more Four Loko because it was my first taste of Four Loko as someone who's been yet a square this entire time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I just watched one of my friends get murdered and all I want is a Four Loko.
To be fair,
I mean,
Wendy did not see the murder. Wendy only saw the stabbing later on.
yeah, I just want the four. Like, I'm
What a
in pain.
slogan. That is a slogan for Four Loco, though.
You
Yeah,
can still taste
so-
the copper in the air from
Four
your
Loko,
friend
can you
bleeding out. It's
sponsor
Four
us?
Loko
Crimson and Ben
time.
look at you and go, "Guys, we should probably try to go back for Tommy, right? We should call for an ambulance and stuff."
Yes, call the 911.
And Clem goes, "No, we can't. The phone lines are down."
No, call the 911.
Can I have a cigarette?
I
Well,
think
I
at this
mean-
point, Crimson like knocks you on the head with the nunchucks and says, "Get your head in the game."
Well, I mean, I want to smoke a cigarette while I suggest a new thing, but I'm not gonna like roll for a cigarette or anything.
Fine. Crimson gives you a cigarette.
Okay,
Go for
I'm
cancer.
like,
I assume you have never smoked before, so that's going to be a fun experience.
Is
Yeah.
it 12?
God, please. It's all the specifics that are killing me right now.
All right, so you're smoking your cigarette. What are you suggesting?
I wanted to look out of the window and see if I could see Touchy Finger.
Yeah. First off, stop that.
No.
Second off, you're like looking around, you don't see anything, and then for just a moment outside, like a side window, you see like the top of the head like walking past the window. Like,
Yo, guys!
There's something out there.
I see some topping head and stabbing Layden.
What?
Stabby lady there.
And you hear the front door start jiggling.
Oh, that is not a Jimmy John. That was Italian. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're really losing it.
He's a
at the end
Jimmy
here.
John.
I'm so scared that I forgot where I'm from.
A Motorola. Razor. Phone.
You guys
Oh,
ever become
pizzeria.
so scared that you're suddenly Ukrainian?
Too soon.
You guys, lady freaking me fuck out.
So anyway,
You guys, the domino lady is back. I think she is upset that we forgot tip.
all right, so like literally this door is jiggling, and you suddenly hear smash, smash. Like,
Is there a window on the opposite end of the house I can
yeah,
jump
there's
out
like
of? Fuck these people. I'm going home to hug my mother.
yeah, there's like a glass sliding door out the back.
You know what?
Glide my ass out of there. The fuck?
I'm gonna get up and try and fight because I smoked cigarettes for the first time and I took risk. I got out of the library. I changed my clothes. I dropped math. I want to fight this lady for my friends. I smoked Four Loko and cigarettes.
Okay, so
Can
the door
vouch. This
smashes
was my reaction
open.
the first time I smoked Four Loko.
All right, so two things. One, Skirt, what is your dodge plus 10?
Dodge plus 10 is a 13.
All right. And Wendy, what is your parry plus 10?
So my parry plus 10 is 13.
All right. All right, both of you are going to make rolls. In your case, Wendy, you're going to make a toughness check, so roll and add your toughness. And Skirt, you're going to roll a toughness check.
Okay. I don't have any negatives to that, right? That was just fortitude?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. 16?
Okay.
I got a 5.
5?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is
Okay.
this is the first Swedish character we've introduced in the Mayhem verse, RC. Do you really want to kick things off with a hate crime?
He throws
I hate crime.
the figure walks through the door. As the door is breaking and you're going through the back door, throws the knife into your back shoulder.
Who?
Sorry, that was to Skirt.
Okay.
Going out the back door.
That ain't stopped me. Bitch
That's
ain't hit my legs. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And gets a hold of Wendy. Wendy, make a toughness check.
Again?
Yes. Well, you make.
It's okay, you guys. I've got her knife.
I got her knife. So damn, I'm
Roll and add your
unlucky.
toughness.
5. Why did I get 2 5s in a row?
5 total.
Yeah, because I got 2 and my toughness is 3.
Oof.
All right. Yeah, this figure gets a hold of you, Wendy, and just starts grabbing you by the throat, and much like what I would say, Skirt. This is what you saw with Tommy too. Just starts choking the life out of her.
The
But since she
fuck
doesn't
you
have-
mean I saw? You think I'm facing these assholes?
I mean, you got hit by a knife. I imagine you turned around at least and got a brief study of this before you.
I will
bolted.
accept that maybe I'm seeing this from the reflection of the glass.
And then, let's see who's still in the room. So Clem and Linda
Get
and Ben.
Sorry.
As this figure then reels a hand back, and since it doesn't have a knife, digs its hand into your stomach.
Me?
Yes, Wendy. As you begin to feel the life drain out of you.
And the Four Loko.
And the
Oh my goodness.
The life I can handle. Please don't take my Four Loko.
Meanwhile, Clem, the janitor, Linda, Ben, and Crimson all see this happening. Crimson, at the last moment, runs up and tries to help, smacking this figure across the face as it just lets your body fall like a rag doll. And unfortunately, that is the end of Wendy Dubowski. But now, you will play as your backup character, Clem Jenkins, the janitor. I do have the character sheet. If you didn't already download it, it's in that.
Okay, I'm Clem now.
You're Clem now.
Ah.
Crimson hits this guy, hits this figure, and again, just seems like, oh man, did not really seem very effective, other than to knock them back. Skirt, you're still running?
I was fucking running.
All right, and what about George? Are you still making your way towards the police station?
Oh yeah, with Linda, we're still trekking towards the police station.
All right, do me a favor, do a perception check.
Okay. That is a. Do I have any pluses or minuses to add to that?
It'd be your perception skill.
Just the skill. Okay. That is a.
Callan, Jesus Christ.
All right, that's a 10.
That's a 10 total.
That's a
All right.
10.
You get a little turned around, but you definitely realize you're making your way towards, like, you see like the town water tower. You're like, okay, wait, no, we got to go this way.
Okay.
You're slowly making your way there, like a bit of a roundabout way.
I know that area. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We are.
Callan, you're a fucking asshole.
All right. So meanwhile, back at the house, then we've got Skirt, who just took off running, bleeding from your wound a bit.
Yeah, it turns out RC didn't get a chance. It was Callan that fucking killed me.
And then we've got Clem, the janitor, played by Quin now, as well as Linda and Ben and Crimson. Ben is still injured. Crimson and Ben tries to follow you with Ben behind you. Skirt and Linda's with George. I forgot. So it's just in terms of the people remaining that are alive back at the house, it is Clem, Skirt, Ben, and Crimson.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
You said Clem?
You're the adult in the situation here.
Oh. This is why I don't remember you college kids. I've been working in a janitor for a while at this place. You don't let my best friend die. She wasn't really my best friend, but at least she asked me about the trash.
When the fuck did Clem become Pops from the fucking Boondocks?
Why? Does this Quinn? I just wonder, does this portrayal feel in line with the character I've been playing up to this point?
This is like 5 different Adam Sandler characters. God, I loved Adam Sandler in Boondocks.
In the Boondock Saints?
No, just regular Boondocks.
Wait, give me a chance. Okay.
All right.
I
What
loved
are you
it
actually
when
doing?
I loved it when Wendy went, "Stick me to why you so mean." My fucking stomach hurts.
What is yours, Clem? I don't know what to tell you.
Woo! Sorry.
Clem, you got about 10 seconds before you're gonna get stiffly stabbed again.
Put some pressure on the wounds.
To who? Is that to Wendy?
To Wendy. Anyway,
Wendy's dead. Wendy's so dead.
Wait, did someone take her pulse? Take a pulse.
No one can take her pulse. Her body is in a heap behind the killer, who is advancing towards you.
Punch him in the face.
Okay,
Right, so this is your opportunity to punch.
hang on. You flip from Pops from Boondocks to fucking dumb Donald from Fat Albert. What the fuck?
All right, if you're gonna try and punch him, you can.
I'm gonna dead punch him.
Roll for an unarmed attack.
Okay. 19.
19?
Yeah.
All right.
Can someone please clip that dumb Donald?
The figure, like, very calmly, like, just moves out of the way as you go to, like, punch, and you do swing just slightly wide. But you do actually, you know what? I'll make a little addendum. You caught their mask and threw it askew, and for just a moment you can see a fairly, I won't say attractive, but like
Handsome?
well, maybe a very.
You see
normal,
a real.
we'll say a normal looking woman.
You see a
What
real.
does that mean?
You see a real dummy, mommy.
I'm saying I would not classify this person as attractive, but I would not classify them as like unattractive either. They're just very plain looking.
Don't listen to RC.
They're Amish.
Don't listen to RC. You just saw the face of a real dummy, mommy.
Oh.
So yeah, you do that, and she looks at you, and she panics when the mask is askew and adjusts it back onto her face.
You'll never forget the night that you were dismasked by Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown.
All right, and so, Skirt, are you trying to help with?
No,
with
fuck
no.
these people. I'm
All
out
right.
of here.
So, no help from you for Crimson or Ben.
No, dude, are you kidding me? I'm Swedish. My people don't do conflict.
My man!
All right, it's around this time that you get to the police station, Linda and George. And you see the place is pretty much empty. There is one deputy though who's outside, and he's like filling out some paperwork. Because it's a nice night out.
And how disheveled do I look?
Pretty disheveled. You probably look really sweaty. Your sport coat is like just all sweated through because you've been running through the woods. You got probably dirt all over your pants and like scratches on your arms from like trees and shit.
Okay. I stumble up and I'm like, we need backup. This is an emergency. We need assistance right now.
Whoa! Calm down there. What's going on here?
Okay. I explained that there's been trouble at the abandoned house, and that somebody has attacked my friends and I, and that there's been one of my friends was stabbed.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's like, all right. We're gonna head back. Hop in the car.
Okay.
And
right.
you and Linda get in the back of the cop car, and he turns on the lights.
Wee.
And he like, it's not like a long ride, but he's just like flooring it with what you just said.
Oh.
He turns on the corner, and in the house, I guess for those that are left in the house, you can start to hear the wee woo wee woo.
The wee woo was that?
I don't even understand what the fuck you just said.
And then Skirt, you also hear the sound of the sirens, like not too far off to your right.
Wonderful. It sounds brilliant mixed in with the sounds of rushing wind.
So are you ignoring the sirens?
I'm running.
Towards what?
Away.
All right, but towards what?
I don't know. Assuming that the house is facing north, I'm running south.
What time? It's nighttime, right? What is it
Yeah,
close
it's like
to
probably
sunlight?
about like 10 p.m. at this point.
Oh, okay.
Burglesnurt is just running.
It's
All
towards
right.
7-Eleven.
I do not care where, as long as it is away from fucking here.
Okay.
I've seen how fast this bitch walks.
All right. So, meanwhile, you are Clem. This figure goes to try to swipe at you now.
Me?
What is your? Yeah, you just tried to just punched her.
All right, so I'm gonna dodge, even though I
Yeah,
have a peg leg. I think I have a peg
You
leg.
do not have a peg leg.
What
What is your
the
parry
fuck?
plus 10?
I thought I wanted that. All right, so
Make that clear enough.
all right, so I try to dodge then.
What's your parry plus 10?
Parry plus 10. 5th.
This fucking voice is gonna kill me.
The 5th.
What is it actually?
5.
5? Okay, so this is gonna hit, so you're gonna roll a toughness check.
Also, I messed that up. That's not really what it was. I was looking at the wrong character sheet.
Oh my fucking God.
If it's not higher, you still
All
got
right,
hit.
all right. Okay, yeah, it's cool. 5.5. Why did I get a 5.5 on toughness on my sheet? What does that
the hell?
even mean?
How the
No,
fuck-
It says
5.
5/2.
Oh.
It
That means
literally
2
says
if you're caught
5/2.
unaware. 2 is if you're caught unawares.
Oh my
Oh, so
I was about to fucking say. I think I was about to have a full fucking aneurysm there.
So it is
No,
5 anyway.
yeah.
5
Oh,
slash
okay.
2 because it's 2 if you're caught off.
God, does anyone
can't
else
do
smell
fractions.
pennies?
I can't do
I
fractions.
feel toast.
I'm not good at math. So I rolled a 2 plus 5.5.
No. 2 plus 5. The 2 is only if you're caught unawares.
Oh, okay. So 2.
2 is what you rolled plus
This
5 is 7.
character never claimed to be good at math. Damn.
So what was your total then?
7. It sounds like.
7?
Yeah.
All right. You are stabbed very
Oh my
hard in the
God.
stomach.
Ugh.
This guy basically grabbed this gal basically grabbed a knife from the kitchen drawer and just stabbed at you.
Children,
Caution-
help me.
They all had already left. I don't know why you tried
Sorry,
to punch
Chef.
them. So you hear the sounds of the siren outside, and I imagine maybe stumble towards that a bit because you're not out, but you are bleeding pretty profusely.
Oh, this sucks. This sucks real bad.
Are you gonna try to stumble outside?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm stumbling outside.
You make your way
Bleeding
outside. You
everywhere.
see the cop car just pulled up, and the deputy is like running towards you. He's like, "Are you okay?"
Nope.
And the
Accurate
deputy,
assessment.
the deputy tries to like help you down, just like kind of like puts his arm around you and is like, come on, come to the car.
Kiss me a little bit. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, that was the last character.
I'm just kidding. I know, but I still want to kiss. Why doesn't the character want to kiss? Kiss can be
Because they're
motivation.
bleeding out. They got bigger titties to suck right now.
What would you do if you were bleeding out? I want to kiss. I've never been
I
kissed.
don't know. Probably go, ooh, ow, jeez.
This has never been kissed a sequel. Sorry, Drew Barrymore.
So, you just somebody else.
I'm not
meanwhile-
judging your taste in rom-coms. That's your.
I'm constantly judging.
Meanwhile, though, as he's trying to help you, the deputy suddenly gets stabbed from the basically like George and Linda
Where the
from
fuck
the
did you
car.
get the second knife from?
I said he grabbed it from the kitchen.
Oh, well, tell her to stop that.
George,
her in the
George and
kitchen.
Linda, what you see from the car because Son's facing away is just repeated stab, and then like a kick to knock Clem and the deputy over.
Well, and am I in the front or the back seat?
You're in the back seat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do something real crazy because I just lost my mind and I've had alcohol tonight and also I'm anxious as fuck. So I'm
Okay.
gonna get out of the back seat and I'm going to get into the front seat of the car and I'm gonna floor it into the
So
house.
this is a cop car, so there's like
Yes.
a barrier between.
Yes.
Oh, you're getting out of the car and getting out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the car and I'm getting back in the driver's
The
seat
car
and
is not running.
I'm gonna turn on the car.
The keys are not in the car, unfortunately.
Fuck. Well, that was
Uh,
my idea.
I'm going to throw the car.
All right. And Skirt, what are you doing?
Fucking running.
Okay, I just want to make sure you weren't changing your mind about anything.
Never. No.
Clem, you're
I'm
able to
living. Both of my characters are living to see the
So-
sequel. Panda.
George, you can see that Clem is like crawling away,
Mhm.
while this masked killer seems to be focused on the deputy, just continuing, even though he's down, just stabbing. Just the
Well-
sounds of meat slices.
Help
Well-
me.
Stop trying to turn me on.
Help me. Help
Well,
me.
I'm not going to help him. He's a good distraction right now. That's great for me. So I'm going to help Clem out and help Clem get
Oh, I thought you
away.
meant you weren't going to help Clem.
Oh, no,
Am I the
no,
one
no.
being stabbed?
No. It's the.
I'm just crawling
deputy.
away.
Yeah,
You're
you're
crawling away. No, I'm gonna provide aid to Clem.
No,
Right.
you're becoming cold and clemmy.
Yeah, that too.
So fucking proud of myself.
So
Help me a little bit.
the car, as you're doing this, suddenly a car rolls up, like at a very fast speed, and slams into the figure that was stabbing at the deputy.
Well,
And
okay.
you see her fly off, land on the ground with a skid and a roll, and out of the car you see an older man with a goatee and a trench coat.
Yeah!
And he whips out a gun and he says, "Get in the car."
And that's what I do. And I try and grab Clem and hold Clem with us. And get into the car.
And Linda's like, "What about the deputy?"
Fuck
Fuck
the
'em.
deputy.
A-cab.
You're not there,
There we go.
Skirt.
A-cab. Sorry.
Haven't you
A-cab.
read the legal documents? Don't you know that the ACAB? Let's go!
A-cab.
And basically the older man goes, "There's no time," and he puts it in reverse and he does like a spin around and goes back, and he's heading towards the police station.
All right.
And we'll say that around the time that you arrived there at the police station, that's when Skirt has also made his way through the woods.
All right.
Oh, wow.
However, we don't know where Crimson or Ben are.
Dead. Moving on.
Skirt, I thought you were dead.
That was intense.
Skirt, you're definitely like about to pass out from the bleeding though, because you never sought other people for medical attention.
I just want to go home now. Fun.
End scene. Just kidding. Wow.
Oh,
I like that.
Was
That was
that
fun.
actually end scene?
You know what? I think this is a good time to wrap up. Let's just do a little quick epilogue if that's okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back in Sweden.
We're gonna say that basically that night you went inside and the man got to introduce himself, the one who rescued you, and his name is Dr. Donald Castle.
Nice.
What?
I don't know. It's funny.
It makes me think of Castlevania, like with the whole presentation.
Donald Asshole, what a funny name.
And
Shut
Dr.
up,
Castle
Bob.
and the Dr. Castle basically explains that the person that attacked you tonight was Carol Kane, who was the woman who killed her sister 16 years ago.
Oh.
She was the one who escaped on the crash bus.
Tell us if you're to stop that.
What? That's wild. That is wild.
That was not very nice.
Unfortunately, though, Clem did not survive his injuries. After
I'm
being stabbed.
dead. I didn't die. I'm not there.
Yeah, he made it to the hospital, but unfortunately, Clem,
rip me.
Wendy, and no one went back for Tommy. Tommy also died, as did the deputy.
Damn, Tommy. He was a shitty Power Ranger anyway.
But it's okay because now Snurt, Burglesnurt, and fucking Brandon Matthews can go be gay in Vermont.
Yay!
So, yeah,
Yeehaw.
survivors include Ben Myers, Linda Wallace, George P. Warren, and Skirt Burglesnurt, and Crimson last name unknown.
I'm sorry, can you try to pronounce the name again?
Skirt
Skirt
Burglesnurt,
Burglesnurt.
I love you.
Oh my
and
God.
Dr. Donald Castle also survived. However, how did Skirt live? Skirt just ran and eventually passed out from blood loss. Skirt did not get nearly as badly stabbed as
Skirt's
Clem
not a
did.
dipshit American. That's how fucking Skirt lived.
You know, you don't get free healthcare over here.
No, in Sweden they
Yeah.
taught us how to fucking run.
I feel like you know, I got stabbed and I were like tape and bandages and shit. That's what
That's the problem with American students. They don't get
Nah,
chased by enough
I mean-
bridge trolls.
Weren't you filled with wound juice? That was canon? Wound juice? Yeah.
That was a
American
statement
Elf-
that was made.
smell it the wound to fix
And
it. The
Callan,
wound.
I assure you that Skirt did not survive by anything other than fucking off and not being part of the plot.
Brandon knows how to fucking play this game.
Well, Skirt never came back to the rest of the plot for us to be able to do anything.
Yeah, and he's alive, isn't he? And he's off eating Swedish fucking meatballs in IKEA somewhere.
Meanwhile, though, when you went back to the cul-de-sac, when the police all gathered up and went back, they did not find the body of Carol Kane.
But they
Despite
did
a
find
massive manhunt.
3 Ed boys.
Damn. Rip. That was a beautiful story. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And to think
Yeah.
that some people survived, a few more than I expected.
My condolences.
Seas another day.
I was trying to like get hurt so bad.
Are you fucking kidding me, RC? That is like my new fetish. Building ridiculous characters for Horrorween and seeing them live.
That was dope.
I will never allow another ridiculous character you make to survive.
That's fine. That just means I'm going to get even hornier about it next year.
Oh. This doesn't work out in my favor.
Yeah, except for 9. Shut up, Bob.
Anyways, I'm gonna go raid.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm gonna raid another awesome RP streamer, Forest of Wires.
Yeah! Force is cool!
Yeah, Forest is super cool. Thank you so much, RC, for everything.
Thank you so much, all of you, for being a part of this. If everybody wants to, like, maybe, what's the word I'm looking for? Shill some stuff.
Yeah, chill. Follow all the links and stuff that were posted tonight. Please make sure you click them and follow the people involved. There's going to be another Horrorween. When is that happening? The next event?
The next one is going to be on the Mayhemcast channel, and that is expected to be next Wednesday, the 18th, at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Ouch. Sorry.
That one will be Horrorween 3, The Sleep Stalker.
Ooh, it's exciting. All right. Thank you, everyone. And shout out to like everyone who participated and came through and hung out. This VOD's gonna be up, and make sure you check out Mayhemcast. And like, this was awesome. Thank you for all the work you did for us.
Thank you for being a part of this.
My body hurts from laughing.
Wasn't
So
exactly what I was
Boy,
going for, but
so I'm going to raid Forest of Fires.
Woo!
That raid is going. I don't know how this works. Like if
yeah, I was about to ask what happens when I end my stream.
yeah, I guess if you end it,
fucking find out, big boy.
then
So I guess you
That's-
start the raid and then I'll see what happens.
yeah, I started it, so it's there. So I guess that you have to end now.
End it all. End it.
Ah!